Okay, let me just post it. Alright. Let's see. Okay, Proctor. I guess you're the first one really here. I'm not sure if this is a good thing in an Ironman if the first thing you see is Proctor. But I guess she can't kill our guys, so it's all good. I'm not sure what my next series will be, but it might be something that you can kill people in. Maybe. Like I said, I don't actually know what it would be, though. I haven't quite decided what my next series would be. If I lose at this point, it'd probably just be... Probably just restart the run or something, I don't know.
Okay, sorry, that was really weird. My mic wasn't connecting to Discord for some reason.
Huh. Okay.
I think it's because I plugged it in after I started the call.
It might have been, maybe.
I left and rejoined.
Okay. Cause like, he's been awfully quiet. It's been like a minute or two.
Sorry,
He hasn't said
I was
anything.
freaking out there.
Trying to not die to dumb monster. Okay, that sounds about right. I mean, that is kind of relevant here because there are monsters in Gaiden. Oh, yeah, I guess we get to see. We get. I guess this is where we're gonna get the Forsyth, aren't we? I think we're gonna get it today.
Hopefully.
Because I don't know when the Gaiden is. I assume it's like right after you promote Berkut. Or not,
That's
sorry,
my
not
guess.
Berkut, Fernand.
You get Berkut-based game?
I mean, maybe you do. He was kind of cut from development in Shadows of Valencia, so I mean, they might do that. Maybe. I mean, I kind of doubt it, but you never know. It's a possibility.
Listen, we needed another Gold Knight right after we got Mycen.
Yeah, we did. Definitely. Okay. I guess we'll start off here, even though it's just Proctor. But I've waited a few minutes and just no one showed up, besides Proctor. Oh well, maybe someone will show up later. Okay.
Hopefully.
Yeah, I don't know. Sunday evenings are just really dead. They're just really dead for some
Yeah.
reason.
Makes sense. It's a weekend.
I guess so. Alright, so let's go and start out here. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna go to the cave. I hope this map doesn't suck, because the last cave map sucked. Deliverance hideout.
Let's see if that was the exception and not the rule.
I hope it's the exception, not the rule. Not so fast. Where do you think you're going? Oh, hey, it's Python. Well, dragon. So this is gonna be where we first start seeing some terrors, I assume? Maybe? I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to put them in, considering Sacred Stones is what this was built on. What kind of Fire Emblem is that come from? What do you mean? It's a hack of Sacred Stones.
I mean, you never fight any people here, so it must be terrors.
Yeah. Possibly. Alright, let's see what this map looks like. Hopefully it's not too bad. Okay. This is an interesting looking map. This kind of just looks like a rehashed tower map, but maybe it's not. It looks a little bit better than the other map. I hope there's also a throne, so I assume this is a seas map. So I would certainly rather it be a seas map. I think that'd be a lot better. I hope I'm right. I know the last map also had like a gate or something like that, but it wasn't actually a seas map, so I don't know. But yeah, let's just hope it's a seas or defeat boss at the very least sort of map. So now, what sort of stats do these enemies have? They get a lot of attack, but they're really slow and they have like no defense. Okay. Okay, so they're kind of painful, but they're not that hard to kill. Okay. So you don't really want to enemy phase them, but you know, coming for the remake of Persona 4. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, these guys are just typical Gaiden monsters, aren't they?
Yeah, and I think most of our guys can double them. Honestly, even Lucas probably doubles them. So yeah, this map.
Did we ever? Did we ever figure out what the speed threshold is? Double.
No. I never figured that quite out, unfortunately. Alright. Well, I think we can do this. This doesn't look too hard. Some of these guys are on pillars, which is something that we should note. Alm could kill this guy, but he needs to actually, you know, needs to actually hit. That's kind of the problem. I have no idea what there's. Oh, it's a defeat. I'm not a huge fan of that. So where's the statue on this? I see there's a fountain. I don't know. Oh, it shows you what the fountains are. If you go over it, this one says attack. This one says defend. Okay, that's kind of nice. But where's the Milla statue? That's the question. I don't see one.
Clearly, Cliff needs 3 points of defense.
yeah, he does. I mean, it wouldn't hurt, but okay. Oh yeah, I forgot he has 11 sword. That's kind of nice. They only have one. Okay, that's not too bad. Hey, Rizu. So this is the cave map. It certainly looks better than the last one, but I don't know. I don't see where the statue is the problem. Unless it's later on in the cave. It could be. It's always a possibility. I'm not gonna shiny hunt on the side this time. Not exactly feeling great. Oh, really? Oh, the weather. I see.
We had some crazy weather over here a few days back. I think there was a tornado warning.
Oh, dang. Well,
Which
I
is
guess...
weird because we never get tornadoes.
Oh, that's kind of the opposite over here. Over here, we get plenty of tornadoes. How much damage did she do? 11? I guess she still would do decent damage because these guys have like no defense. Is near the top. I don't see. Are these the goddess statues? I assume. I have no idea. Near spawn? Here? No, I don't see it. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it is on this map. I don't see it.
I saw something that kind of looked like a
Yeah, that's the thing. I see
statue
some
with
things
the-
that might be the statue, but not anything I'm like, yeah, that's definitely the statue. That's the problem. It's like, I don't see anything that I'm certain on. It says statue, then yes. Really? I mean, I know it says statue, but I wasn't sure if that meant it's the thing I'm looking for.
Those ones near that throne kind of look like it could be.
They kind of do, but I'm not fully sold on it. Nice dodge. Okay, I think she might be able to kill. She can hit. If Claire can hit those two, then she will kill. The problem is gambling on her hitting.
I mean, when have the hit rates in this game ever led you astray?
Yeah, never. Absolutely never. They've never let me down. Never, not
I've
once.
yet to see it happen.
How much does... Actually, she might have good accuracy. Oh, we could give it a shot. We could give it a shot. See what happens. She at least lands one of these. That makes it a little bit safer. Never mind. She's not going to land either. Thanks. Thanks, Silk. I'm so glad that you're in this game. I'm so glad I can count on you to do literally nothing correct. Okay, let's try this. Lovely. I love missing 50%. I love not dodging them, too. What? What is this? These are 68%. They're not that low. They're not that low. Watch Lucas miss this and Claire just die. At this point, I'm willing to bet it'll happen. Oh, no, he actually crits. Okay. Lucas, the guy that doesn't need more EXP, is, of course, getting the EXP.
Wait, he wants to be an armor knight.
He really does, even though he already can become one, but just whenever I get to the thing. Well, that's annoying. Quadruple miss, indeed. We got Excalibur. Okay, I like how that just one rounds. I like how that one rounds.
Yeah, it's really good.
It is really good, yeah, I agree. Quadruple miss. Yeah, I missed 4 attacks in a row. And they weren't even that inaccurate. That's what makes me mad. They weren't even that inaccurate. It's just... bruh. Alright, let's see how you do. I think Fernand doubles? I want to say he does. I think he does. Yeah, because these guys are absurdly slow.
If you're not doubling one of these guys, you have a problem.
Yeah. If you're not doubling these guys, you're Valbar. I think that's like the only character in this game that wouldn't be able to double these guys. Okay, nice dodge. Now actually land hits for once, please. You know, to make up for Claire's awful damage, she should have like near perfect accuracy. At least that's what I think. Like, if you're not going to do much damage, at least make it accurate. Lucky or sound in reverse. We got wiped on Shia. Why are there Shias in a Monster Hunter game? Oh, I see an archer here. I don't really like him. I'm not really an archer fan, you know. That's good. He's got a lot of defense. Okay, What?
What about Cliff? He's an archer.
Yeah, but he's like way over here. Let's see here. I think the site's actually got a bit of a better shot at getting things done because it's got better units. Well, because they actually hit their target. And Gray is gonna be busted for the rest of this act. Because the 11th sword in this game is just really powerful early on. Later on, it kind of falls off. Later on, it falls off a bit, but right now, it's gonna be really helpful.
First half of the game, he's gonna be killing stuff.
Yeah, he's gonna be demolishing things. It won't even be close. Won't even be close. Alright, do we have, like, swap or something? Yes, we do. That could be helpful. Oh, of course we're gonna miss. Okay, at least we hit one. Wait, can he promote now? He might be able to. Strength and speed, let's go. Okay, yeah, now he can promote to sniper. So yeah, we'll have quite a few guys to promote whenever we get the chance.
That's nice.
It is. Went to the thief later on. Well, we're not using that thief.
There's a thief in this game?
There's a thief?
Gaiden doesn't have thieves. Must
Yeah,
be
man.
fake.
What are you
Fake
talking
news.
about? What are you talking about, Rizu? There are no thieves in Gaiden. If this archer weren't here, I would probably just throw Claire in there. But, unfortunately, archers exist on this map. Hey, Lucas, you want to go crit this archer again? Because you have full permission to do so if you want. If you want to do that, I'm not going to stop you. In fact, even a crit wouldn't kill, sadly. Why are these archers so tanky, man? Like, freaking skeleton archer.
He wants to be Cliff, like in your previous run.
Yeah, he thinks he's this guy thinks he's Cliff. He's not, but he thinks he is. He's not actually Cliff, but he thinks he is. See, Cliff syndrome is a dangerous thing, guys. Thinking you're Cliff is actually pretty dangerous. In your normal headspace as opposed to your abnormal headspace. I don't know what it's supposed to mean.
What do you mean by that?
Yeah, Proctor, I don't think you have a normal headspace. Alright, let's go send Olm up here to open stuff. Is there 2 chests, or is there only 1? There's only 1, okay. Alright, and then Faye can just kind of... I don't know. I don't know what Faye's gonna do, actually. I don't know what Faye's gonna do. Alright. So a lot of enemies going that way. Stupid tilting. Oh, fair enough. Wondering with the Steel Lands, why couldn't he do this on his join chapter? That would have been a good introduction chapter for him. I wouldn't have made fun of the last map if he was doing that.
He's doing surprisingly well.
Well, yeah, but everyone does well against these units. That's the problem.
Yeah.
It's like, are you really good if you're doing amazingly where everyone else is doing amazingly?
Yeah, you have a point.
Okay.
You know, I don't think I'd ever tilted before until I played Hunting by Daybreak a few days ago.
Yeah, I think that makes everyone tilt. Increases speed by 2 points. Is Pagacheese? It's like a Sneedwing. Okay. That's interesting. So you can give more speed to someone. I'm wondering who I'd give that to. Because Cliff is mostly not capped to speed. I wish he kept his speed. But he is mostly patched up his speed by this point. Are you winning? I wouldn't say I'm losing. I think I'm doing fairly well, so I wouldn't say I'm losing. Pagacheese. Okay, we do want to get rid of this guy, or at least cut him off from... Yeah, that's the problem. This dumb archer went down the pillar, which is not good. Considering that my Pegasus is in range. Yeah, that could cause me problems. That archer's gotta go. That archer's gotta go. Wait, does he actually have a special? No, actually, never mind. This guy doesn't really need a kill. Because he's not really anything spectacularly scary. He only has a normal bow, which is not really anything too dangerous.
Yeah, Dr. Gordon, nobody's died so far.
Yeah, so far. We had some close calls last stream, but no one's actually died. And since that guy only has a normal bow, that means that won't kill Claire. Even if it did do effective damage, that'd be 0 times 3, so... That's probably why they don't do effective damage. Alright. I don't have testosterone rage, so I don't smash my computer monitor. Well, I mean, I've never smashed my computer monitor, but I have smashed my controller before. And thrown it.
I mean, that stuff's expensive. Why would you just wail on it?
It's like an impulsive response, I guess. You know, there was one time I actually ended up smashing a light bulb without realizing it.
Oh?
Yeah, it was after playing Chapter 7 of FE6.
Fair enough.
Yeah! like it's this one. Okay, fair enough. The thing is, I didn't, like, you think that I, like, knocked the light bulb with my fist? I didn't do that. That's the thing. I hit something else, and then I guess the vibration smacked this lamp that I had on the ground against the wall or something. And I just noticed a few minutes later, it's like, wait, what's all this stuff on the ground? And I realized it's shattered glass. Do flyers have a weakness in this game or no? Well, since this guy has a non-specific bow, just a basic bow, it doesn't do effective damage. So she'll take a little damage from it, but it's not effective damage. Think about it, like if you ever played Shadows of Valencia, if you notice the archers that just have like ordinary bows don't do effective damage. So that's why I did that. I was like, wait a minute, this is just a normal bow, so it can't do any extra damage. So I realized...
If an iron bow, then it would do effective
yeah,
damage.
If it was an iron bow, yeah, I would not have done that. Because that's actually risky. Going in range of the iron bow would be a problem. You're absolutely right. If that were the case, then yeah, that would definitely be a risk. That I would not want to take. That would certainly be a risk that I would not be willing to take. Since there's so many...
Claire's like the only Pegasus you get, I assume.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they added another one in. In fact, I probably wouldn't really complain if they did, because you might want another Pegasus in this route. You get 3 in Silica's route, you get 1 in Alm's route, at least canonically speaking. You could have made Claire 1, but wait for 25 hours. You should probably fix that. I would recommend going to sleep. Yeah. It's like basic wind magic in 3 houses. It's not effective against flyers. Yeah, I guess that's one way to look at it. That's a way to look at it, I suppose.
Excalibur is, but that's about it.
So this gives defense. I feel like I'm more inclined to give strength, probably to Claire, because Claire really could use some strength. Like, defense... I mean, I'm not saying defense would be a bad stat, but I think our guys are pretty okay in terms of defense. Not amazing, but okay. But attack, Claire really needs some extra attack. She really does. Because even though most of our guys are one-shotting these guys, she's still, like, the one unit that's just not one-rounding.
You know, you make a very valid point. However, Silk is your only healer, and she should live, so I think you should give her 3 points of defense.
That is an interesting point, but at the same time, I'm not really putting her on the front lines, for the most part. Except in very controlled circumstances. So, I don't know. Like, I see where you're coming from, but I'm usually not keeping her on the front lines anyway, so I don't think it's really a big deal.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah, Lucas will just go chip these guys down. I don't really want to give him the kills. Because he already can promote, so it's kind of pointless. Actually, it's a little counterintuitive getting more EXP. Problem is, these skeleton guys have a lot of defense. Oh, look at that. See, 7 damage. Not that bad. Now, yeah, if that was an iron bow, that may just one-shot me. But since it's just a normal bow, nothing there that special. Alright. I would like to give Claire maybe a level up here. Oh my god. See what I mean? This is why I want to give Claire strength. I know the skeletons have a lot of defense, but like still. Why do they have 8 defense? It's a little bit excessive, I think, personally.
Yeah.
I wonder if Faye kills them. Probably. Oh yeah, she just flat up kills. Is there a real bench warmer in this hack? Low EXP gain. High promotion level, plenty of archers, low damage, just every negative thing, really. Well, I mean, that's a thing in Shadows of Valencia, too. She's not really that good in Shadows of Valencia as well.
It would be if you could promote her earlier, because then she could just demolish terrors. But
yeah.
As it is, I think her level is like 12 or 14.
Yeah.
Which is just horrendous.
Female... Well, I don't know about Pegasus. I believe they're promoted at level 10, right? Maybe in this hack they promoted a higher level, but I think in Shadows of Valencia it's level 10, which is actually not that high. But for her, it's a lot of work.
I swear it's higher. Like
now, female mages, yeah, it's like 14 or something ridiculous like that. But to be fair, female mages also, they cook pretty hard. So I kind of get why they promote so late. Although maybe lowered a little bit, I would say. Like maybe, I would say like 12, because I think male mages promote level 12. But then I would lower male mages to maybe like level 10, because they kind of suck. And you shouldn't have to wait till level 12 to get a good male mage, because they're never really going to be that good. Maybe a blessed one might be.
Bully's too strong, please nerf.
Bully's too strong, nerf. Well, she's at least getting strength, and she's getting skill and speed, so I can't really complain too much. She's at least lowering in the right areas. Like, I can't be too mad about that. She's at least trying to fix her. She's at least trying to fix herself, and that's better than what some characters can say. Why isn't there a bin on the death counter? I thought the thief died. Well,
who?
Yeah, what? Who? I don't know who you're talking about. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, Pegasus is 12.
Really? I thought it was 10.
At least in Echoes it. And
I think you're actually. Yeah, actually, now that I think about it, I think you're right. Because
I know that EXP falls off hard after 10.
That's probably true, yeah. Which is a little unfortunate.
Very.
You know what? As long as he doesn't crit, he could get the he could set up a kill. Although Lucas has been a bit crit heavy lately, so I don't know. Alright, there we go. This map I will say is a lot easier than the last map that we had to do. That map was a nightmare. This is a cakewalk.
Oh jeez, I still have nightmares about that.
I do too. Lovely, thanks Cliff. Thanks Cliff. This guide in frickin' RNG, man. Oh man. I had to give myself the true Gaiden experience, and it wasn't worth it.
It was extremely worth it. This is Kaga's vision.
Let's let Faye get a kill, I suppose. Alright, what's all I'm gonna do?
He's earned it.
Alright. Alright, nice dodge, Cliff. At least you're making up for missing by dodging. Alright, Cliff now can promote, so it's kind of less worth actually giving him the kills. Not that I think he's really gonna get a kill here, but... Okay. So who else can get to promotion pretty soon? I think Gray. Yeah, Gray I think is pretty close to promoting. I think he promotes at level 7. Hey, Inkling.
7 sounds right.
Yeah, I think for... Yeah, I think that's right. And obviously Lucas can promote. Faye and Tobin still need to work, obviously, because they're not going to promote for a bit of a while. It'll be kind of broken if they did. Especially if Faye promoted. Like, imagine Faye promoting pretty soon.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah, that'd be bonkers.
What does she get when she promotes? Like, it's
Uh,
pretty good.
I don't know what her promo gains are, but I know she's gonna get things like, Sedate reverses weapon triangle. That's interesting. She gets heal and freeze. She gets freeze. I don't know exactly when, but I assume it's after promotion.
That's big.
Yeah, getting freeze is gonna be huge. You missed a 92%, lovely. There we go. Fix that mistake. Alright, Gray is level 7. You got strength and defense. Okay. Not a bad final level. Not a bad final level at all. So it's a great way to go. I do like how this map isn't timed. Because the last one, remember, one of my reasons I hated the last map was because you had like the fountains and promotion, and you had to just do it according to a turn limit. And I thought it was so stupid.
You had a bunch of stuff you needed to do, and not enough time to do it.
Yeah. This, I mean, I still think a route enemy isn't ideal for a map like this, but it is much, much, much better than a time limit. That's just dumb.
Ideally, it would be C's.
Yeah,
but these guys up there, they're not bothering anybody.
Yeah, they're not causing trouble. Yeah, we're not gonna go get the waters of defense, so we're gonna go over here and get Claire. We're gonna fix up Claire. Honestly, her strength isn't that far behind others, but it just, I guess maybe it's the Iron Lance or something like that. Just does not feel very strong. I don't know what it is entirely, but something about her just does not feel very strong. Also, Lucas is a little bit. I don't know though. I don't know what his strength promotion gain is gonna be. So
I think it's fairly good.
Yeah, I want to promote my guys first before I go to the fountain, or what have you. Alright. I like how there's just an empty throne here. Like, I thought it was gonna be a C's map, but nah. Yeah, these guys aren't even gonna try to do anything.
Hold off on giving Lucas any strength.
I agree.
He gets bumped up to 16.
Wow. Okay, yeah, we're definitely. I'm gonna promote Cliff right here. Yeah, I think Rizu was right. All right.
Yeah, if this has the same promo gains as Echo's, he's gonna get 16 attack, 12 defense. He's fine.
Okay. All right, and Cliff is now, I believe, a sniper. Yes, he is. He got skill, defense, and con. Okay, not a huge bonus, but hey, I'll take it. Hi, Inkling. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, he's alright. He's not amazing, but he'll do for now. And of course, the other comes Gray. Is there anyone else? Oh, right. Obviously, Fernand. We always had to promote him. So we still have quite a few units to promote. It's like half our army that needs to promote.
You know, all that leveling up and all that monster stabbing. I think Fernand's a little parched. I think you should give him some water.
Oh yeah, he definitely should get some of the water. It's so warm. How many times have you said that? Okay, let's see what
I don't need air conditioning, but I'll just complain every waking moment about the heat.
Alright, Fernand's promotion. So what, he's become a paladin, I guess? I assume so. Yeah, that's definitely a paladin. Those are kind of nice promo gains. I can't wait to use them for the rest of the game. Alright, so he's a paladin.
Yeah, Fernand carries.
100% of the time. I mean, I would assume so. It's not just gonna suddenly get cold.
Did you know that the air conditioning conditions the air 100% of the time?
So Now I think we can promote Gray, I believe. It would be kind of cool to have branch promotions for your later classes because GBA, but I could imagine that'd be a nightmare to program in.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay, now that's a pretty nice promo gain. He gains a lot of res from that into Myrmidon. So now he's got 12 strength and 14 speed, 7 defense and 6 res. So he's not even that bad against mages now. Probably because he becomes a Dread Fighter later, but still. Those are actually really good stats. Go ahead.
I wonder if they keep their skill that halves magic damage.
Maybe. This design is nice. Yeah, it is. It's pretty nice. It's cold for him. I don't think you two live in the same country. Or he has an actual air conditioner.
Yeah, India's probably hot this time of year.
Yeah. It's hot all year long. Alright. Lucas promotion. Let's see what he gets. Okay. So you get strength. Oh yeah, you're right. You're right. That's pretty good promo gains. 16 strength. And he gains axes. Let's go. Wait, so I do get
Really?
axe users. That's really cool. I like that. Although he doesn't actually have an axe on him. That's kind of weird, but I don't actually have an axe to give him, but he can use axes. Alright then. I'm not sure when you'll get axes. I hope at some point soon. But hey, that's good. Getting axes is gonna be nice whenever we fight lance users.
We fight a lot of those.
Yeah, this is very true. And he gets a lot of strength out of it, so I really like that. Alright, yeah, I think strength is probably going to go to... I mean, Faye, honestly... Yeah, I mean, her strength is lower, but it's also magic, so... To be fair, it's a bit different. And Tobin's is even lower, but again, magic... Since no one really has res in this game, it doesn't matter as much.
Yeah.
Actually, this guy has a lot of res, so I don't know. But his defense sucks, so... Okay, why did my controller just disconnect? I hate my controller sometimes. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. It just... Like, the emulator will just freeze up for a few seconds, and then it'll just, like, completely quit for some reason. It'll just be like, okay, now it's disconnected. It's like, why do you freeze up in the first place? I don't know why it does that. I really don't. I wish I did. I don't. I have no clue what causes it. Can't be a
pretty
British.
weird.
It can't be a British only chat. I mean, I hope not, but everyone else is away, so is the echo normal? I don't know. I don't know if it is. Why is the zombie wearing a sombrero? Because it's completely normal, you know? Zombies are just Mexican, you know? The echo is
didn't
bad.
we establish that Gaiden had a certain, what was it? Spanish,
That is true, but not really Mexican. Okay, I fixed the echo. At least I think I did. But then people are gonna say it's too quiet now. This is why I hate the little echo thing. Because anytime I fix it, and it's like every stream, then the next stream, oh, Sultan, it's too quiet. Oh, Sultan, it's too echoey now. It's like, is there no freaking point where it actually just works? Is there no Goldilocks zone where it just works? Like, I don't go around...
delivering soup fixes your audio.
Doing what?
I hear delivering soup fixes your audio.
This has been sponsored by Big Soup. Still echo? Well, I don't know what'll fix that. Okay. Let's try that. Yeah, it's Sacred Echoes. It's too quiet. Okay, let's try the other direction then. Alright, how does this sound? Well, now you'll be able to hear me. Okay, what is it? Wait, hold on. I adjusted the game volume. What I need to do is adjust my volume. Okay, is this better? Is this better now? Um, I don't know. I have no idea if it's better or not. I have honestly no clue. I could just go kill this guy. Random guy. My favorite chatter, random guy. Truly my favorite chatter. Who? Kevin? Kevin was a real one. Let's give her some strength. Okay, we can give her two more. If we need to give her two more. I don't know if we need to give her two more. It's better. Okay, good. Alright then. I don't recommend asking new viewers that, Proctor. I don't think it's a good idea. Hey. Okay. Oh, now they're moving. Now they're mad. Oh, because Alm opened that up. That makes sense, actually. I didn't realize it all set them off, but okay. Trying to summon Kameru. But why does she need Kameru right now? Why does she need Kameru at the moment? I might... I don't know. I was gonna say maybe I would give Tobin one of the speed fountain points, maybe? I don't know. Depends. It kind of depends. Okay, I'll give her 2 points and I'll give Tobin one. How does that sound? The more the channel grows, the more likely YouTube is to nuke it. Well, yeah, if Proctor decides to go greet people with that, then yeah, they definitely will. Yeah. I wonder if there's more fountains in this game than there are in vanilla. Maybe. Yeah. Alright. What's your movement? You still have 4 move. I guess that makes sense. That does make sense. We need to get you over here, though. Do I want to heal? I probably do. There he is. I guess he did get summoned. Okay, what is all that noise going on outside? Of course, Proctor's moved on to different alcohol. Now she drinks Asian. Now she drinks Asian alcohol. Oh, get off that pillar, idiot. He's dead. Yeah, he died. You're just hearing his voice for some reason. Oh, wow. We absolutely... Oh, we can switch to axes. Oh, that's cool. I like that. So yeah, Lucas Promoter now has axes. It's kind of cool. So I guess Volbar will also have axes then. Yeah, I like that. I do have to say I like that. Outgrew the channel. He's on his way to LA. Why would anyone want to be on their way to LA? Why would anyone? Yeah, why would you want to go to California? I'm not drinking kimchi and I'm not eating kimchi and drinking soju at the same time. I think you are not a weeaboo. I think you're a Koreaboo. And you're probably listening to K-Slop right now as you say that. Why no music? What do you mean? The music's on. Or is it too quiet? You guys not hear the music? Even though I like giving EXP to other guys, I might just kill this guy with Fernand because I hate this. This archer is just annoying. I don't like him. Like East Asian stuff. False. The Pizzagate place. Well, there's a lot of pizza places in LA. Surprise, surprise! Large city in California has pizza places. Can't hear game at all. Well, now you say that. You were too busy screwing about me not having my own audio, and then now you tell me like 10 minutes later that you can't hear the game music. Okay, is this better? See ya, dumb archer.
What in the world is Pizzagate?
It's some conspiracy thing or whatever, I don't know.
There's a pizza conspiracy?
Sort of. What else when you move? Oh, I forgot Tobin's here. I was like, why is the turn not ending? This is an FE3. Further proof I should be co-host. One of these days. One of these days. Okay, miss. It's actually not a bad thing. Because I can set up a kill.
I missed a stream? What is he talking about?
Yeah, I don't know what stream you missed. I don't know what he's talking about. Does anyone know what he's talking about? I don't.
Can he just not hear me? Is that it?
I have no idea. I have no idea. That I was never given an update. I can barely hear him. Okay, then I will turn it up a bit. Is this better?
Hello? Can I be heard?
You should be able to hear him now, yeah. I mean, blame Proctor for saying that I sounded echoey. If it weren't for that, then I wouldn't have messed with the controls 5 minutes ago. Eventually get the channel straight to the gulag. You're not wrong. It probably would. Can hear you now? Okay.
You're saying they couldn't hear my insightful commentary?
Apparently not. Apparently not. You know what? Let's pick you up and chuck you into the ocean. Alright, Faye.
Look, people seem to be saying it works now. The audio,
Well,
that is.
good.
It's good.
Don't worry, next stream we'll go on about it again.
Yeah, it always happens.
It's like every stream. It's too low! Oh, now it's too loud, you're echoey. Oh, no. Now it's too low again. Oh, it's okay. I'm sorry. Like, it's... You either have to deal with a little bit of echo or not hearing me. Which one would you rather have? Personally,
What have I been saying all this time? I have been giving all of my political views. Discussing my stance on every war ever. And saying a lot of slurs.
Oh yes, the Khmer special. True loud mod, just take years, deal with it. Deal with it. I'm not changing it again for the rest of the stream.
Is what it is, I guess.
Alright. Let's see if Faye can get some, maybe like a level or something like that. Would be nice.
Oh no. Not this again.
Wait, this is too quiet, please turn the volume. Wait, this is too loud, please turn it down. Is Bell from Texas? No, he's not. I am. He's not.
No, I'm from Indiana.
Alright, so that guy over there is actually a little bit scary. I mean, not extremely, but he does a lot of damage. And actually has decent rest stat. I mean, 19 damage isn't that bad. But he is kind of fast, which is a little weird. Oh yeah, the fact that we can actually... Wait. I don't know what his con is. Okay, his con is too high. Just too high to be rescued. Oh no, Claire can rescue him. Oh, that's kind of cool. So we can go ferry our armors around. So that's what Indiana Jones sounds like. Is Indiana Jones actually from Indiana, though? I doubt it.
So do I.
Indiana belt. Yeah, we're just gonna pull this guy. I mean, 19 damage is not too bad when you have 16 defense. And I don't think he gets doubled. I could be wrong on that, but... Even if he does, it's not really that big of a deal. I like you can just swap around between axes and lances. That's nice.
This is a very cool gameplay change.
Yeah, you can just swap between the two, whenever the heck you want. I remember that, I don't know if anyone's heard of the FE9, the Chinese FE9 hack. It sort of lets you do that, but it costs, like, some sort of currency. And it's kind of dumb. It's like, why do I need to switch an axe from a lance on titanium? It's like, why do I need to do that? When in vanilla, I could just do that whenever I felt like it. Whereas this is just like, hey, you want to go from lances to axes? Sure. I'm like, okay, yeah, I'll take that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
He's from New Jersey. Why is he actually from New Jersey? Then why is he called Indiana Jones instead of New Jersey Jones? Can't be Indiana Jones if he's not from Indiana. What Jim is streaming? Who's Jim? Who's Jim? Who the heck is Jim? An armor knight that can use lances and axes at the same time sounds really nice. It does, doesn't it?
He's basically a general, if you think about it.
Yeah, he's just a general with lower movement, really. Oh, he's got crit. I don't like that. At least I think he is. Okay, yeah, I'm not a fan of that. Him doubling and having crit against me is not very nice. Also, I swear he didn't have that much attack. Wow, that gave a lot of EXP. Just from chipping, that gave so much EXP. That is crazy. Yeah, why the heck? It is 19 minus... Oh, never mind. I mixed it up and thought I had 16 defense. But no, I have 16 attack. Okay.
Yeah,
that makes more
that
sense.
didn't do it.
But still, I wish he didn't have that much crit on me. Wish he didn't. Let's give one of our mages the... No, I guess you can't do that. We could give it to Faye. She would definitely get a level out of this. Jim. Yeah, who's Jim? Is this some hobo? Well, regardless, we should probably end this map this turn. Not next turn or something. Hello.
And then maybe we get the legendary Forsyth.
I hope so. We should be getting Forsyth after this map. He's the only one who hasn't appeared yet. I'm surprised we haven't gotten Python. Although I guess we haven't gotten to Clive yet, so maybe that's it.
Probably.
Oh, she can't... Oh, right. This guy's got like a bajillion res for some reason. I don't know why he has so much res. He really doesn't need it, but...
Hello, Cross.
At least from chipping, she gets a lot of EXP. Okay, she got defense. Not really what I was looking for, but sure. Sure, I'll take it, I suppose. We might give the kill to Claire. Yeah, why not? Sisyphe 2? Well, not exactly. It's like a GBA demake of Shadows of Lunches, more like it. Okay, that's a good level. Claire has been getting the levels, I cannot deny that. I cannot deny she's been getting levels. Oh, there's Clive. Kring VTuber. I don't know why, but I could imagine Proctor being like a really brain rot VTuber. I'm not sure that's like a heavy insult or what, but I can imagine it.
I'd say it's a heavy insult.
It's an insult, but is it really wrong? Am I the only one that imagines that? I can imagine that for some reason.
I didn't say insults were always wrong. I didn't say they were extremely right either.
Did you get Silk? Unfortunately, yeah. Unfortunately, I have Silk. Jim is... Who the frick is Jim? I still don't know who the heck Jim is. Shouldn't Clive be a zombie? He should.
He has the stats of 1.
True, he does. If I didn't know your voice... Okay, so I guess Camaro also is going along with the... Proctor is probably a VTuber in secret. Joke. It's the Clive? Bruh. Acts like it's freaking Mycen or something. What, is he famous or something? Base Tobin.
Yeah, he's famous. He was the first ever DEI hire for the
Yeah, the first ever DEI hire for the Zophian army. Well, he's obviously... I mean, he... Shut up, Tobin. I'm not a VTuber and I have no string ability to be anything. Press X to doubt. You may not have string ability, but you are definitely a VTuber. I think VTubers are cringe. Just the guy who collects a bunch of Miku figurines. That's why I think Shionaranku would be like a VTuber. How good is Silk? You're asking me how good a character that's never good is.
About as good as average.
About as good as Silk usually is, which is underwhelming. I mean, she's a healer, that's about it.
And even so, not a very good one.
Yeah, not really. Low X. It's been a while, man. Just not Hollow Live level VTuber. Wait, what? Watch her get dull into VTubing. She probably has gotten to watch VTubers. Would fit in Face Connect. Probably. She's schizo enough. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, that was a pretty easy map. But hey, you never know when they're gonna pull a tough one on us.
Maybe to say I'll have something better for us.
Maybe.
Or this mystery guidance.
I don't get how people think I would do that. I don't know, refer back to Inkling's comment. Refer back to Inkling's comment and think about it for a few seconds. The most boring femme would ever. I wouldn't say boring is the right word for that. I feel like you definitely could get a following with how schizophrenic you are. I got Pippa 2.0 right here. It's just that her English just sounds really weird. It's top of the world. The gap between VTuber is so far apart. Makes the difference between Mangs and Mecha seem so wide.
Mangs is a VTuber?
Apparently he is now. Not boring enough for an April Fool's stream. Wait, it's an April Fool's stream. You know Phrase Connect, but you don't know the most famous and popular reviewing agents in the world. I know of what they are. I don't know much about them. I've heard of them, but I don't know much about it. There's a difference between having heard of something and actually knowing how things work. Alright. Oh, they actually put the CG in this. That's kind of cool. I like that. I mean, I think they just took the image from Shadows of Valencia and just put it in the GBA, but still, it looks cool.
It does, yeah.
I'm not getting groomed into becoming a VTuber. You're not getting groomed into it, you already are one. Wild R, yeah, I agree. Got into it from hearing Dala mention Pippa. Dang. That's kind of crazy, actually. Never expect someone to start watching VTubers from Dawnlot, of all people. You will groom others. Just as she indirectly groomed Kamaru into it.
Yeah, I don't know a darn thing about VTubers.
And he darted off. Bro, I made you a paladin and you just leave me.
Very rude.
Yeah, I know, right? What an ingrate. My housemate thought I was streaming one time just because I was on VC with some... See, even people IRL think you're a VTuber. Even people around you know that you're a VTuber.
I mean, you have streamed once.
She streamed on her own. I think I was as a co-host with Don.
Well, yeah, with Donlot.
My Lieutenant Forsyth. But the important question is, will he give us the Forsyth?
Just how much of a Forsyth will he be to reckon with?
That's a good question. Not a smelly VTuber. But you're smelly, and you probably are a VTuber. Hey, Gerudo King. Expected voice acting between you two, not gonna lie. Well, we tried that, but the dialogue on his end is gonna take a while, and these cutscenes would take forever to get through. So you're the mythical VTuber that bathes? Yeah, she's the one VTuber that bathes.
Hey, Gerudo.
Don't care about VTubers, always thought it was crazy, that's my opinion. Yeah, see, I can believe that, but it's just like from Proctor, I don't believe that at all. She exactly acts like a lot of VTubers. That's why I don't believe her.
Yeah, that's my stance on it. I don't think I've ever watched one.
Switching sides from the weak nation to the strong nation and still losing. What a loser! Yeah, he does. Forsyth and Python joined my party, and Clive, but who cares about him? Except side quest? Yes. I don't know what side quest it is. Is that the Gaiden? I assume so. Rise of the Deliverance. Okay. I hope this isn't too hard. Whatever this is. Oh, this is a new scene. Our source said he'd meet us here. Bah, he won't show. I have faith he will. Proctor's a VTuber? Every female loves VTubers. I feel like it's more so men that like VTubers. I feel like it's the other way around. House Calathea. Wait, what? Is that actually the name of his house? May not have been a close ally to your house as to mine. But Sir Zapyrus? What kind of names are these? Would never betray his oaths. Times are different now, Clive. I don't think Fernand's concern is unwarranted. Sir Zapyrus' information could turn the tides of our campaign, certainly. We can't discard all caution based on his reputation alone. I hate to think it, but perhaps you have a point. You were always the smarter of the two of us. To be fair, Matilda's always been the everything or more than the two of you. If you think about it. It doesn't take like years to get a solid fan base. I'd rather spend that time playing video games than actually working. To be fair, you could play video games and do it at the same time, but I don't know.
A lot of them do that.
Yeah. Her work as a virtual maid cafe, she is more virtual than VTubers. Wait, who is? Who is a virtual maid or whatever? Just depends on the content. I kind of agree with Nora. It's just kind of... It's a case-by-case sort of thing. It's a case-by-case thing, honestly. Some are very cringe, others... Like, it just depends. Fernand, what's that look about? It's nothing. Maybe she's correct. I'll admit, I'm relieved to see you agree for once. Proctor is, yeah. I don't think Proctor's cut out for the stream business. I don't know. Like I said, this whole thing started because we kept accusing her of being a VTuber. Because she strikes me as one. It's had me concerned. Can't believe we're talking about VTubers because we tried asking Proctor who Jim is. I still don't know who Jim is. I think she just made him up. It's
I
bad
think he's
enough
a
that
figment.
it's bad enough that Ness makes up random characters, but now she's making up Jim, and I don't know who Jim is. The Calathean envoy approaches. Still don't know what a Calathean is or whatever. Well met, Sir Clive. Sir Zapyrus, thank you for meeting us here. Quite the score you've earned since last we met. For an end, manners. Yes, regrettably, I clashed with Disay's forces shortly after I sent word to you. That's exactly it. What Kamaru said. She does act like one. That's why we think she is one. If we're watching VTubers that was positive on them, it makes the women that are not. It takes space away from the e-thoughts. Yeah, that used to be an argument I remember people would use. You know their movements then. Indeed, I received word that they're in this very fortress. Oh. Clive, it was a setup. This doesn't look good. I'd estimate there's about 4 times as many men as we have. I see, against such numbers, words like bleak spring to mind. Especially with Lucas and Claire stationed at the southern outpost. Particularly short-handed. Hope is not lost, my love. There are few points of exit we can consider, and the 2 halves of the building are not connected, which limits their reinforcements. We stay in close formation and make good use of our archers. We'll be able to break through. I hope so. What is it? Nothing. Just think about how lucky I am to have you. Your confidence gives me strength. Flattery will get you everywhere. Oh, what? I thought it's supposed to be flattery will not get you anywhere, but she said it'll get you everywhere. I'll tell the others of the plan. Thank you. I'm not telling you who Jim is because it's gatekeeping. You know what? I could just go and time you out if you don't tell me. Why do you think I act like one? Am I just brain rotted like one? Yeah, kinda. Honestly, part of it's just that. You are kind of brain rotted. We're not gonna fight this. That does not seem worth fighting. Although that guy doesn't move, okay. This guy's got the frickin' Romphobia, or whatever it's called. The trans gym or the other one. Blackmail, yes. I will use blackmail. What are these guys' stats? Oh, it's Papyrus, whatever his name is. Alright, so let's see what units we have. Okay. Matilda is a... Oh, so she's like our Jagan, I guess. Effect against armor. He wears a hat, so he's Jewish. Oh, this is where you get the Forsyth. This is where you get the Forsyth. Wait, okay. How much damage are we gonna do here? I don't know. Let's see. So it's gonna do like 12 plus 12, so that's 24 damage, I think. Minus 11. It's not amazing, but... Oh, he gets double. That's not good. Foresight is thunder. You mean...
Like his affinity?
I don't know how you know it's his affinity is that, because how do you prove that it's his affinity? Bro, I just made this guy a paladin, and then they put him in a flashback and make him a cav again. What was the point of promoting him to paladin then? How does speed work in this game? I know in Shadows of Lynch you double by 1 speed difference. It doesn't seem to be that, unfortunately. I don't know what it is, but it's not that. He should be. Thunder.
Yeah.
Why?
We just don't know.
Why should it be? Because of vibes? Source, bro, just trust me. I don't know. I think fire fits him. The guy's got a fiery sort of personality. Well, Proctor, I guess that's what gets clicks. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a woman. I could never be a VTuber. I mean, you could be a male VTuber, but like, who the frick wants to? Who's gonna watch that? Who watches male VTubers? No one. No one watches them.
You know what? I can agree with Clive being Anima because he reminds me of Ellie Wood.
Yeah, because they both suck. They have calves. Oh, that's pretty decent damage. Can't say I would be disappointed in that. These calves are kind of what the problem is, though. I guess some women, but they're like, even then, it's not many. Yes, let's go and appeal to an audience that's mostly male, but then only appeal to the very few women that watch. That makes a lot of sense. Who has a male VTuber model? That doesn't mean anyone watches him. That doesn't mean anyone actually watches him. See, I would use Foresight against this guy, but the problem is just he could just miss, and do you really think I should gamble on that? Considering how bad my luck has been so far with this, I wouldn't. Though, what we could do is just kind of back up and then just kind of hold them off here. With Forsyth and Matilda, I think. That might work.
It might.
Yeah, because we could... Yeah, these guys don't do much. It's just the boss guy that does a lot. Okay, yeah, you know what? We could make ourselves some room over here. Let's see, what is your move? You drank too much soda. Well, yeah, any soda is too much. One, two, three, 6, 7. Okay, so as long as we put you over here, we should be fine. Bruh. Ugh, I hate missing so much. Pretty much imagine FE6, but instead you have 1 RN instead of 2. That's kind of what this is. It's just like FE6 hit rates, but on 1 hit rate, on 1 RN instead of 2. So you're just missing even more.
I want to play that.
C+ gives you the rights to... Wait, what? I have no idea.
No, this isn't the same map, Rizu. It's a Gaiden.
It's... I assume the Gaiden where you get, the... Well, it is where you get the Foresight. If we could hit this guy, I'd love that. Like, actually do proper damage. Wait, why do you have... Okay, that's kind of dumb. That's a little bit dumb. None have your accent. That's the biggest thing holding her back from being a VTuber. She just has a really weird accent. You'll monopolize all the UK with it. We can try the javelin. I don't think it's gonna work. They'll probably miss or not do it. Never mind. Maybe Klebs is good for something. I never thought I'd hear myself uttering that sentence, but maybe he is good for something. Watch him miss both these actually though. Nah. Okay, good. Maybe Clive is good. I don't know, guys. I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe he is actually good. I mean, he has that much accuracy with a javelin. It's actually kind of crazy. I did not think he would. I was like, oh, but it's a javelin. It's gonna have like a 50% hit rate.
Oh yeah, javelins are really scary in this pack.
Oh yeah, I forgot. They're actually really good for some reason. I don't know why they are, but they are. Yeah, we're gonna enemy phase this guy, I think. It's the safest way to go about fighting him. Though he might just go and attack, what's her face? Matilda. I'm gonna have Matilda on the rear guard. Because I think that's a smart idea. Okay, which one's better to fight him with? Steel Lance, Heavy Spear, or the Lance? I think the Steel Lance, by far the best option. Okay, there we go.
Yeah,
Alright.
this guy's name is weird. I'm just gonna call him Filbert from now on.
Filbert. The Britishest VTuber, yes, the most British VTuber ever. Of course we'd miss, of course. But the AI is not allowed to miss.
No.
The VTuber, the VTuber will never miss. Oh, what? That is a very dead cav. He crit with the Forsyth. Yeah, that's a freaking dead cav. That is a dead cav, alright.
He's to be reckoned with.
Yeah, he is. Oh dear, they're all running after me. That's not good. That is not good. That's really not good. Stop trolling, please. I'm a little concerned, actually. We do tank these guys pretty well, though. Yeah, especially Clive. Why is Clive actually good? The heck, Clive? You're not supposed to be good. You're not supposed to be good, Clive. Soma. What the heck is Soma?
This hack is weird. I don't know about it anymore.
The Discord
Clive's
server keeps
good.
telling me to be a VTuber too. It's like everyone around you knows you're actually a VTuber. Because she's an actual VTuber already and doesn't want to blow her cover. That sounds about right, actually. Not a VTuber. That's what they want you to say. That's what they want you to think. That's what you want us to think. Oh, he drops a steel bow. That's kind of nice. This is escape point. I wonder if this guy's even killable. Probably not. This mod made Clive good, I guess. I don't even understand how he's good. He doesn't, like, his stats don't look anything special. And yet we're telling her the same thing. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. We are just doing the exact same thing. Physical strength of a VTuber? True. He does. It's true, though. No lie detected. Unless you're drunk. You're drunk all the time anyway. You're always drunk anyway, so... Oh, he gets a lot of support from Ferdinand. Yeah, he does a lot more damage with Ferdinand around. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that detail.
Yeah.
That's a good detail. I like it. Great branding, the drunk British VTuber. I'm not. Well, you're always drinking stuff. Like, always.
Oh, he's got an A support. That explains it.
Yeah. You call me a lol cow. A barista model. Alright, where's this guy? 9 damage, okay, that's pretty weak. Yeah, it's just these calves that are kind of annoying. Our dear lol cow. We'll chip this guy. I don't think he's really gonna do us any good. Freaking Zapyrus. What kind of dumb name that is?
Filbert.
Filbert. Yeah, Filbert's a better name, honestly. Filbert is a much better name. Look at that. He just kills this guy for straight up. Good job, Fernand. Proud of you. Take a photo of the first girl you see there, done. Just some random woman. Just some random woman. There's nothing even to it, just some random woman. If I could just guarantee that freaking Forsyth was gonna hit, if I could just guarantee he was gonna hit, that's all I need. That's all the assurance I need. Blood Flame Lady? Never heard of her.
Shigure? Like, the Fates kid?
Yeah, I didn't realize that Shigure was a VTuber. Although, male VTubers are pretty fruity, so he's got a fruity enough design to appeal to Fujos. So I could see it actually being a thing. See, I would go fight him, but like 75% chance to hit, or I can lose, you know, most of my health, and I don't have any healers, so I don't know. I don't know. I could maybe pick him up, but that's kind of risky. Do we try it? I'm disowning him. Good. Because these other guys don't really do much damage to him. Unless I don't think they do. Yeah, they don't. I've never heard of her. Or have I? I just forgot that was their name.
From what Kamaru's saying, I don't want to have heard of this person.
Alright, I'm gonna try. I probably shouldn't, but I could always risk you, I suppose. Okay, there we go. Thank God. That guy's like the one scary guy on this map that actually moves. But now he's the one dead guy on this map that doesn't move. Well, actually, there's a few other dead units at this point. But that's good. Okay. We need healing. Why do they give me one vulnerary and that's it? Seems a little cheap, doesn't it? Actually, a girl and hates 3D girls. But yeah, that's a lot of them. It sounds like a trainee, though. I don't know if it sounds like a trainee. Wait, does the bow actually have more accuracy? It does! The iron bow has more accuracy than the normal bow. That's kind of interesting. Nice. I think from here on out, the map should be a lot easier. Because we don't have a really scary enemy chasing us down. So that's good.
Yeah, rip Filbert.
Thank God Filbert's dead. I was getting really tired of him. USP? Wait, what? What is a USP? I don't know what like a USP is. Does anyone know what a USP is? I don't know what a USP is. Is this like a way to go quickly train up Clive before you actually get him properly? Well, like my voice is too bad. I mean, I think a lot of them change up their voice, right? At least somewhat. I don't know. Unique selling point. Unique selling point is that you're schizo. Your accent and drunkenness. Yeah, that's true. That is kind of true. You're not lying. I think I will go and heal you. Unless you just don't take damage from these guys. You take some damage, but I don't think you take that much. Yeah, not really. Are there any female Fire Emblem VTubers? I think there's very, very few, but there are... No, there is one I know of. There is one I know of. But there's not many.
I mean, if you wanted to fill that role, you'd need to actually play Fire Emblem.
Yeah. Though I guess you wouldn't really need to be good at it. I guess you wouldn't need to actually be good at it. No dedicated female VTuber. I don't know if there's a dedicated female VTuber for Fire Emblem, but I know there's one that does a fair bit of Fire Emblem. Wait, don't you watch one? I've seen one. I don't really watch her though. Seen a few streams, but I haven't watched her in a long time. Become good at 3 houses or something, that would be USB. Well, I don't think that would be it. I don't think being good at one Fire Emblem game is gonna make that your selling point. Like hacks at FE6. I don't think there's that many hacks at FE6.
There's like 2.
I know of Poneko. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Okay, yeah, we don't need to actually heal up. Yeah, we don't. We don't face any crit or anything like that. They're probably just gonna go for Matilda, yeah, because they're just gonna say, oh, she's low on health. Let's go and attack her. If my units die in this guide, does that mean that I can't get them later? Like, if Matilda dies here, does that mean I just don't get her later?
Let's find out.
let's go test it, dude. Oh, he doubles us. To be fair, he has a Myrmidon. Your unique selling point is that you become a Fire Emblem VTuber that doesn't know anything about Fire Emblem. That's what it'll be.
Keep giving the Shadow Dragon Armor Knights axes.
Yeah! They're all charging us. It's a little concerning. Oh god, they're reinforcements? What? Bruh, I have like one vulnerary. Don't have everything. Yeah, put the vulnerary on this guy way over here that I can't actually do anything about. Well, I can start shooting him, but I can't kill him. Never liked loot games being played on YouTube. A little funny considering that you have loot figurines though, and you collect them. Also, didn't you co-host for a rant stream? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. It sounds a little hypocritical to me. Just a little. I hope this foresight repairs itself after this. No one does speedruns of the older games. Well, yeah, people do speedruns of Fire Emblem games. They're just usually trainees. Oh, that's a great level. Good job, Foresight. He really is a Foresight that you reckon with.
I mean, I kind of looked into the FE speedrunning community, like, just to see what was there, but it's really nothing. Like, the GBA titles are really boring, and the DS emblems, they're not fun because you can skip enemy phases, so you don't see anything. It's just a black screen half the time.
That does sound kind of funny. See, if they just gave me healing items, I wouldn't mind. Like, if they're just like, okay, yeah, we're gonna drop a few vulneraries, I'd be like, okay, yeah, this map is fine. Because I don't really want to just escape. Since I become harassing her about it. Yeah, they want to watch a VTuber in denial be harassed. Chat knows what it wants. Chat knows what they want. That'd be hilarious. You know, I'm proud of my community if that's what gets them to start watching the stream. Python! So sick of my guys missing. Get 100 views tops. I don't know. Ambrosia. That gets defense. I could certainly use that right now. I could actually use that on this map. Because my guys are just taking too much damage. You're old British Maori. That's all you need. Because they give all of your entire squad one vulnerary to all share. And that's just kind of dumb. Like, we're not sharing a freaking vulnerary. That's just not enough. I'm not saying you need to give us, you know, like 10 elixirs. You just need like even just like one more vulnerary on your starting
Two.
squad. Yeah, literally just 2. You just had to give the one other unit a vulnerary, and I think that would be okay. I'd be like, alright, cool. That's enough to work with. Just stream, everyone watch. We're solo watching her now, apparently. If only I was good at video games. Do you think most YouTubers are actually good at video games? Do you really think most of them are good at video games? I really doubt it. No VTuber is, yeah, no. Oh, you're about to die. Okay, I thought you'd take another hit, but I guess not. I guess you do not take another hit. Well, that's unfortunate. Gonna go over here and take that shot of the arrow instead. Okay, go attack my archer. There's no way he gets doubled. But there's no way he also hits things, because my archer does not know how to hit things. God, they just keep rushing in. That's kind of ridiculous. 2 VTuber coded. Ugh, I hate the pillar guys. The archers love pillars way too much. See, the archer would be useful if he actually frickin' chipped and actually hit. But he doesn't. Watch this miss. Okay, it hit one time. I know a half-Persian political analyst that loves Cuban cigars. That is the most random thing I've ever heard. That's so random. It's so random, man. It's so random.
Very, yeah.
Forsyth, you know what? Forsyth is kind of like the MVP of this army. He really is a Forsyth to be reckoned with. Be a lung cancer
And
patient.
what level is he?
He's only level 5, I think.
2 levels, and he gets those Lucas promos too.
Yeah, that's actually true. Does anyone else carry anything? Well, this guy's got a vulnerary, so it'd be in our best interest to kill him. I don't think the reinforcements have anything on them, which is kind of dumb. It's kind of dumb that they don't give anything. Well, I mean, that guy's got a steel bow, but... Oh, crap, you're in range. That's not good. Well, I mean, I can get you out of range, but... Constantly drunk on stream? Well, that's just a side effect of being European. Honestly, I can see ourselves just, like, slowly dying due to just this, the enemy's just, like, slowly just chipping me down. I have 1 vulnerary use left. That's it. Oh, never mind. Oh, he got a vulnerary. I don't remember when he got a vulnerary, but I will take it. I don't remember when he got that, but... Scope for lung cancer pain? Yeah, it is. I need to pull the archer somehow. I need to force him to get pulled. Is it safe, though? I could go maybe like 1 tile north? Or not, 1 tile back, perhaps.
Yeah, the Pillar Man Archer is kind of nasty.
Because you can't hit him, but he can hit you from a very secure spawn. It's really irritating. That's literally Proctor. Is it? He doesn't seem too thrilled about it. This one kind of sucks. Kinda. It's not the worst thing I've ever played, but I'm not a huge fan of it. Not the worst I've ever played, but certainly not the best. Stealing my identity, steal it back, yeah. Really, game? They just keep piling more reinforcements onto me. I get that it's realistic and stuff, but it's not good. It's not, like, actually fun.
I guess it's trying to push you to escape.
I guess, but it's just... They don't really give you... Like, they're throwing crap at me from every direction. I can't really cut through these guys. That's the problem. They don't understand the
Yeah.
escape. They don't understand the idea of an escape map done right is that as you have the incentive to get out, and you're not slowed down on your escape for the most part. You just push, like, I don't know, the enemies kind of speed up a bit. Maybe there's more reinforcements as you're running through. Like, maybe you get here on turn 3 or something like that, and then some guys spawn in right here. Or heck, I don't know, there's like 1 or 2 guys that spawn in here. Nothing that strong, but they slightly slow you down. But not this.
Yeah, that's a fair point. If they were coming from like one location, that'd make sense, but just swarming you from all sides.
Yeah, it's just like, well, what do you want me to do, game? What do you want me to do? I need like a gambit for this or something. I think the thing is, I just gotta go and rescue my guys and just get the heck out of here at this point. It's the way I think the game is trying to... I think that's what the game is trying to tell me. It's just rescue and get the heck out. I just gotta be extremely aggressive right now. And hope the game doesn't throw a freaking, like, general at me on the stairs. The alcoholic is complaining that our alcohol is gone once again.
What's new?
Yeah, I know, right? What's new? Genuinely, what's new? It would be really cool if Python just crit something. That'd be really cool. Like, that'd be actually really cool. Just saying, that'd be really cool. I know it probably won't ever happen, but it would be cool.
Yeah.
I need to be very aggressive right now, and hope that there's no, like, rider's bin on this guy or something. Oh, he's just got a javelin. I mean, that's not just a javelin, but still, I kind of don't really have a choice right now.
That's a Sacred Echoes javelin.
Yeah, it's a Sacred Echoes javelin. You don't just call it just javelin, but maybe I can crit. I don't know. Why do I never crit in this game? Except on random 2% that I never expect to crit anyway. But 11% crit? Nah, I can't crit that. Nah. If I could kill this guy with a javelin, then I would. Oh, I can actually do that! I didn't think... I was just kind of joking. I was like, oh, if I can do that, I'll do it. I keep forgetting Clive is actually really freaking good with a javelin. Okay, he just crit. Okay. Prevents me from missing in 90%, so I'm not going to complain about that. I think he can promote now. I do wonder if these levels carry over. I'm not... I assume so, otherwise what's the point of this map? If they don't, it's kind of dumb. Can I use the Soma? Maybe. The stab boosters might disappear after this map. That's why I'm considering maybe just using them. I feel like they might do that.
Forsyth needs to eat.
Yeah, he needs to eat his strength booster, which actually no, he doesn't. No, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Maybe we give it to Clive. No, you're not Clive. Maybe we can give it to Clive. But he's also coming up pretty soon. Well, we might just hold on to it for a bit. Hopefully they carry over, because, I don't know.
Yeah, hopefully.
I have a feeling they won't. I don't know why, I just have a feeling they won't. Sadly. We could have the steel bow if we stay behind, but the map is kind of screwing around, so I don't think I want to really play with that. It's being a bit of a jerk right now, so I don't know if I want to do that. I might just rescue Forsyth and get the heck out. Okay, they're not throwing anyone else at us right now, but still, I don't want to take that chance. Because you never know when they're going to throw something else out. You never know. You never know. So we can chip this guy down with Ferdinand. Ferdinand, whatever. A Tulane? I don't know what what lane means. Okay, I don't know. I was gonna say I could put, what's his face here, but I don't know if it's a good idea. Well, if you hit, then we can just get you out of here. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Isn't saying she doesn't want to be one. Just, there's too much competition. That is kind of interesting. Actually.
Curious.
I'm very curious. Okay. We're gonna go... I mean, he should be okay against these guys, but... Oh yeah, he's... Against, like, the Cavs, yeah, he just demolishes them. It's kind of funny. Honestly, I might just leave him in as, like, a rear guard. I thought it wouldn't be a good idea, but honestly, he takes, like, 2 damage from them. If he takes 2 damage from these guys, then they're not scary at all. They're really not scary. The mage is a little bit scary, but the mage can't reach us. So we'll put you...
worst case scenario, you just rescue and run.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you're right, actually. Now, they could throw something else at us. It's entirely possible they do. It's entirely possible they throw something else at us, but I don't really see it being that dangerous. So far, it doesn't seem too dangerous to me. It's anti-grooming. I'm gonna go use this last vulnerary because I have another one. And I can get another one from killing. Okay. What do we got here? If I can kill this archer, I might be able to get a steel bow, which is nice. We actually get a fair few more vulneraries if we kill these calves, so it might be worth it. May very well be worth it. I'm gonna keep one cav nearby just in case, but I think we'll be okay. Wait, that doesn't kill? The heck? Doesn't one-shot? Come on. What? Foresight? What the heck, man? Why are these calves designed like this? Bruh! What? Foresight? What? What is this? What is this BS? Come on, Foresight, you're better than that. Maybe that's what they give you.
You know what? Strength booster.
Yeah, maybe. I hate to say it, but maybe so. Oh, we can hold these guys back. It's just that... Oh, never mind. Maybe we shouldn't. It's a lot of guys. They're not...
We can't bench Forsyth. He's a Forsyth to be reckoned with.
He is. This is very true. I don't think that bow's worth it. It's just not. If there weren't still crapping out more units, I think I'd be okay with it, but there's just too many of them. Just too many. No longer a Forsyth to be reckoned with. Yeah, true. He's no longer a Forsyth to be reckoned with. We're just going to rescue Kanto, I think. I mean, not that it's pretty hard to do. Yeah, it is kind of scary. You're not wrong. We should be out of range of the cabs at this point. Well, yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, it does seem like it's time to flee.
I'm gonna block the staircase so that I just have a bad feeling. I have a bad feeling they're gonna try some trolley crap. Hey, we got some stab boosts. I think that was worth it. Okay, so this is a guy that's gonna try to block us, which is not... What? I blocked the staircase and you still did that! What? What was the point? Why do you put stairs there if it doesn't matter? If it doesn't freaking matter, then why would you... What's the point of even putting a staircase there? I blocked the staircase and it still just freaking throws crap at me.
What in the world?
That's dumb.
That's stupid.
That's really stupid. Oh, you blocked the staircase? Too bad. We're gonna spawn out 3 enemies anyway. Engage moment. That kind of is an engage moment. That kind of is an engage moment. Not gonna lie. That kind of is an engage moment. If only I was crippled. Why does the woman want to be crippled now? I don't want this. Okay, how do you do against the Merc? What? Oh, dear God, no. Dear God, no. Okay, we're gonna need to block this. It's our only way. I mean, it's not like these guys individually are that threatening. It's just that they just kind of snowball on you. They just kind of snowball on you, which is what's kind of scary. Oh, this guy's got a javelin. Lovely, lovely. Well, this guy should not be doubling me, at the very least. So that's nice, I suppose. What are you holding? I think you're holding Forsyth, so... You just go chuck Forsyth, I suppose. No, not that. Just drop, and then we just can just go over here, I suppose. Yeah, as long as we go here, we should be okay. Okay. So still a little bit scary, I'm not gonna lie. As long as they don't spit out enemies on us right now, we're gonna be fine. Gonna watch a video about Halo. Well, I'm sure you do that plenty of times, Camaro. I'm sure you've already done that several times before.
Have fun.
You want a crit? Okay. Alright, game. I see how it is. Well, Javelin wasn't very scary, I guess, but even so. Gonna send more garbage at me. Okay, just another cav. That's way over there. Okay, we need to do some work here. We need to really do some work. This guy's gonna take a lot to kill, and I don't like that. I don't like this javelin. Get it out of here. I don't like it. Okay, yeah, Matilda, just go kill him. I don't care about EXP right now. I just need to get that guy out of here.
At least the Cavs are strong with those mutual A supports.
That's true. This is just an Andron Saga map if you think about it.
Yeah, the reinforcement spam on some of those maps is a bit much.
Reinforcement spam as you escape. Pretty much.
And if you play on Lunatic, I think it's Chapter 7 particularly, they just out of nowhere drop a Dragoon on you, and he has crit on all of your units. And he doubles them all, which is fair gameplay.
Yep, absolutely fair. Who's got better defense? Just gonna put whoever's got better defense up there. Sure, we cook with that, I suppose. We cook with whatever we got. Is Catherine in this game? You've asked it like 10 times before. No, I don't think she is. If there are any javelins here, honestly, there shouldn't be javelins on calves. They really shouldn't be. I don't think they need extra help. They're scary enough as is. They don't need freaking jabs. Alright, Matilda, you do your job, I suppose. I wish I could have given more kills to my other guys, but like I just need to get the heck out of here. This could have been a better map if it wasn't just an escape map.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Like, I don't think it's worse than the one I did last time, but because it's not really that hard. It's annoying. It's not hard though. Like, these guys aren't particularly scary. They do put pressure on you, but they're not like that dangerous. It's also just because you don't have many healing items that makes them kind of scary.
Mario, I think the Dragoon is more of a Final Fantasy thing, but some hacks have imported like custom-made classes.
Okay, got a Vulnerace. That's nice. It'd be nice if they actually just gave you enemies with Vulnerace earlier on in the map instead of in like turn 15 or something. Oh, you've made it all the way here? Okay, here you go. Here's a Vulnerary that you've been desperately begging for. Of course, they're throwing calves down there. That's just lovely, isn't it? Yeah, so they're trying to block up my exit, and I really hate it. I don't know how the exit works on this map. I have no idea. Like, is it just... I don't know how it works. I don't know how it works. Can you arrive with... Like, if I just picked up someone, could I just arrive? Or... Like, I don't know how that works. Could I just, like, pick up someone and then arrive? I have no idea. I don't know.
Do you need to escape with everybody, or...? I'd assume.
I assume so. Like I said, the problem is I don't know if you can just arrive with, like, one guy, or you gotta arrive with... Like, one guy carrying someone else? Could you do that? I have no idea.
I think you can escape while holding somebody.
Apparently not. Well, maybe not in one turn, anyway. I mean, it'd be nice if the game told you whether you could do that.
Yeah, I think you'd need a fresh action, not just Kanto for it.
That's kind of dumb. That's kind of dumb. I don't want to deal with all this crap. I really don't. No. I really do not want to deal with all this garbage. Look at all this crap I just fight.
Watch those calves block the spot.
That's why I'm going to block them. That's why I'm going to block them.
Oh yeah, good idea. Just send Matilda or Fernand or somebody.
Yeah, that's what I intend to do. And hope he doesn't freaking die here. Hope he does not die, because that's a lot of enemies that are attacking him. That's a lot. That's a lot of enemies. That's a lot of enemies. That's what scares me.
Is there any world in which there's a weapon he doesn't one round with, so he doesn't suffer from success?
Well, the javelin shouldn't kill things, is the thing.
Maybe leave Matilda outside of his support range?
But the thing is, I want to kill this guy. Just lessen the load on him on any phase. Let's see, what does these guys defend? 7? So... yeah, that shouldn't kill. He does have
that might be the best bet.
Just do this. But the problem is I still take an archer shot. And a mage. Actually, no, I don't take a mage. Okay, you know what? That's probably the play to make. Isn't this guy the steel bow guy? No, he isn't. Okay. And he doesn't even reach me. Okay, we do this, I suppose. I don't know if this is the play to make, but... hopefully it is. Hopefully. Hopefully this is the play to make. And again, I still don't know if I can just drop this guy or not. I have no idea. That's the problem. I genuinely don't know. I genuinely don't know if that's safe. Well, at least we block these guys off. That's kind of important. This map is stupid, though. To say the least, it is dumb.
Yeah.
I think this weird blockage at the end is just kind of annoying. I do want to kind of test this, but I also kind of don't. So I might just go and rescue drop, what's his face? I think I'm just going to rescue drop him because, as long as he's out of range, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, better safe than sorry.
Yeah. I don't want to get everyone to evacuate and then this guy's just out in the open. Okay, there we go. As long as Clive survives, then we're all good, I think. And I don't really see a way they can kill him. Yeah, I don't think they're gonna be able to kill him. Yeah, when I was a cashier, I hated that. Where is this? I don't know. I'm the guy that works up front. I'm the guy that works up front. You want to ask literally anyone besides me. Like, I literally cannot leave the front. Well, usually it's not in plain sight. I'm just like, well, I don't know. I know as much as you do in regards to where that is. Okay, they're still spamming out calves. I think it's just gonna spam out for like the rest of the map. So you just gotta get out. Oh, never mind. It's just one person arrived. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
it's basically just a glorified seas map.
I guess. Look over the more cavalry. Strong and well equipped, and approaching fast too. We don't have the numbers to take them. We need to return to the hideout and regroup. They'll pin us against the fortress walls at this rate. I'll distract them. Matilda, no! What if... I'll be fine, Clive. Trust my abilities. Go! Okay, that wasn't too bad. Alright. Okay, do we get to... No, I don't want to go there! Ah, I hate this. I don't want to... Game, I don't want to do this again. They should give you an option to back out. They genuinely should. They genuinely should. They should say, okay, if you don't want to do this, you don't have to do this. Okay, I'm gonna reset because these things, I don't do these. I'm not gonna redo a grinding map. I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah. I mean, the fact that there isn't a retreat option is really stupid. Like, even original Sacred Stones had that.
Yeah. Okay, let's check out our units. Okay, he does it the Soma. And Clive does it the Ambrosia. Okay, so they do keep their items. That's nice. That is nice of them to do that.
And their levels?
I believe they're the same. Yeah, he's level 5. Unfortunately, the foresight stays damaged, which I kind of wish it wasn't, but whatever. We use them to train him, so I guess it's fair. He has the heavy spear, which that's not really help him much. Clive is kind of good. I don't know who we're gonna... Well, we can promote... Actually, we do need to go to the shrine to promote Clive. So, I guess we can do that. Even if it's
Maybe
just...
Forsyth will get you levels.
That's true. I would be surprised if he didn't, honestly. I would be surprised if he didn't. Heavy spear is not going to be super useful on you. I have no idea how long the castle will take, but this we can definitely get our guys promoted for. Well, probably not Python, because Python is kind of a low level. But are we really able to just field everyone? Oh, we can't field Python. That's okay, actually. Although I probably do want to field him. So who are we going to unfield for this? I don't know. We do want to promote Clive, so... Okay. You know what? We can unfield Faye for this. We already have a mage, so it's not like, oh, we don't have anyone for this. We do.
Yeah, we have Tobin.
Yeah, I think Tobin will be enough. These guys aren't particularly scary. They're a little bit stronger. A little bit. But the main reason I'm going here is just to go and get my guys some promotion, really. Not even really training. I mean, I guess they will train a little bit, but the main point is to get our guys promoted. I'm so tired, Hitler. Okay. Yeah. You are actually pretty good here because you have 10 defense already. That's actually really good. You're barely behind Lucas, and you're not even promoted yet. He may just end up being better than Lucas, honestly. Yeah, I know. I think he will. He has a lot of potential to be better than Lucas.
Yeah, that's usually how it is.
I may just bench Lucas
Especially with
later
her.
on. I may just end up benching Lucas later because, I mean, why not?
And I mean, come on, he's Forsyth.
Yeah, he gets his own PRF. The game clearly wants you to use him. Now, yeah, I don't know about Python. He's still got some ways to go. I don't think I'll get him promoted this map. That much is
I
fairly
don't
certain.
expect it.
Yeah, probably not. It is a fair bit, but I don't know if it's enough. Lucas fell off, yeah, unfortunately. But I think that's kind of what he does.
He was our real EXP thief.
He was. Man, Clive just demolishes these guys. What the heck? Yeah, he's just better frickin' Fernand. Fernand would not really do this. To be fair, them buffing Clive is actually a good thing, I think. Because Clive really did suck. Clive did suck, honestly. He really did.
Yeah. And apparently he'll be even better when we recruit Matilda.
Yeah, because he's going to have support. Which is really nice. If Lucas was doing it, yeah, I'm sure. He wouldn't have fallen off then. Alright, this Alm's pretty good, though. I think Alms usually tend to be good, though. But hey, I had a bad one early in my previous run, so it is possible. Can wander for a spell? I mean, there's not much wandering we can really do here. This isn't Shadows of Valencia. There we go. Clear kill. Okay. Alright. Let's see here. Cliff? Oh, dang. Cliff can kill. Okay. So could Gray. Gray almost kills his ordinary sword. Alright. Let's give Lucas a kill. Or maybe just train. I want to train up his axe rank. Because he doesn't have much axe experience so far. And also just looks cool.
Yeah, it does.
I'm so glad I didn't use the clunky old GBA armor design, because I think it just looks really ugly.
I think it has a certain charm to it.
It just looks really
But
cool.
I get you.
But I do like the general design from GBA. GBA generals look really cool. They look like
It's
Iron
genuinely
Knuckles.
my favorite.
They look like Iron Knuckles from Ocarina of Time. Which are one of my favorite enemies in Zelda.
And then just like throwing the spear with the
Yeah,
chain. It's cool.
I love they just like harpoon the enemy. Amazing.
And you wonder why armor knights are my favorite.
Alright. I can't believe I'm about to get Paladin Clive before Zofia Castle. Then again, I usually don't have Sniper Cliff by now. So. Alright. And you guys are just kind of here. You guys are just kind of here, you know? Five crit. You have 2 locks, so I don't know about that. Alright, see ya, Proctor. Wait, that why does that do what? Wait, excuse me? Excuse me? Why is that guy just randomly in the mix? This guy with 24 strength. What?
Oh, that's an entomb.
Why is he just thrown in the mix like that? I mean, he doesn't double me, but like, jeez. That's still
Okay,
really
so he's an entomb, so he should give huge EXP.
Yeah. Still, I don't like the fact that they have the exact same sprite. I'm not a fan of that.
No, that's real stupid.
In Shadows of Lynch, they were green, so like you were like, oh, I know that this guy is big trouble. If that guy's got crit on him, though, I'm kind of dead.
Yeah, he's gonna swing and hit somebody really hard, provided he hits.
Yeah, I mean, I put Forsyth there, and he's my second tankiest guy, so he should be okay, but still.
And he's on a pillar.
That's true, too. So there's almost no chance they'll actually one-shot him. And they won't be able to double him, because I think he's only like 1 point below in speed. Alright, here we go. Oh my god, he has crit. Okay, that's terrifying. I'm still really mad about that. Okay, strength and speed. Very nice. It's a lot of enemies, though. Alright. He's poison too, lovely. Thanks, game. It's just what I wanted. I just want to be poison too. Okay. I think we might just kill this guy with Python, right? Nearly. Nearly. So we kill this guy with Forsyth or with Python? I mean, Python's got a lot longer of a way to go to get promotion. Let's see here.
Yeah, level 3 isn't exactly high.
No, it's not. Wow, full level up. Okay, strength and defense. I can't really complain about that. Both pretty good on archers, not gonna lie.
Yeah, Entombed do give a good deal
That
of
is
the
the one
XP.
nice thing about Entombed. Is this guy Entombed? Yes, he is. But I actually expect the boss to be Entombed. Like, that's kind of what I expect, honestly.
Yeah.
I don't like the fact that they just randomly threw an Entombed in there, in the middle. Like, I wasn't expecting that.
No, that's kind of a jump scare.
Yeah, and the thing is, there's no way to even tell, unless you just look at him specifically. He's an Entombed. Oh, I have Warp now. Okay. That's good. I'll check what its range is sooner or later. It's a good idea to know where its range is. If it's just Cargo Warp, which I really doubt, but if it's Cargo Warp,
It could be really based right now.
It could be. It could be. But look at that. Forsyth doesn't even need the Forsyth. Doesn't even need it anymore. Doesn't even need it. Doesn't even depend on it now. He's just that good. I think the idea is actually is that he just kind of outgrows needing the Forsyth. Not that it becomes bad, it's just he doesn't need it. If he does pretty good damage without it, then might as well just save it for whenever you're fighting armors or something. Armors or cabs or what have you.
Forsyth surpasses the need to use the Forsyth.
Yeah. It's a lot of enemies, though. There's genuinely a lot of enemies. I don't know what I'm going to do with some of these stab boosts. Well, I'll probably use them after they promote. Because there's no point in using it before they promote. If I give it to them. Which I may or may not. Defense? I don't know who I'd give that to. Chat dead. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I guess Proctor...
Alright, hear me out. We promote Forsyth, and then we give him the defense.
Maybe. What if you give it to... I don't know, who else would really make... Maybe Gray? Gray could make use of it, I suppose. If we intend on doing that. But he has, like, no luck, so I don't know. I don't know if it's a good idea. I'm still here. Yeah, I don't know. Chance just kind of dead.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Just
It's a
happens.
Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday's just really dead. Okay. you have any guy that can actually go? Yeah, actually, you know what? I will put Tobin in range. The magic avoids the pillar, so it doesn't really matter.
You know what? If they kept that for like all FE magic going forward, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Magic ignores terrain.
Yeah, I think it's a neat idea.
I think it should be like that in Fire Emblems, honestly. Especially in like Tellius, where it really needs a niche, because in Tellius it's awful. Magic is.
I think Tellia's magic just needs might.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Like, I'm pretty sure I looked at it, and like, in Radiant Dawn, one of the S-ranked tomes was about on par with might of a hand axe.
Bruh.
Which...
Bruh.
That's just stupid.
Speaking of stupid, the thing dodged 93%. That thing dodged 93%. It deserves to die. You know what? I don't like these armor guys. The frickin'... They might as well be armors. The frickin' archers have a million... It dodged another 92%! But of course, I get hit by 64%. That's completely fair.
Well, of course it is.
Watch her Mason 98%. It's gonna happen. He's gonna land at 37%. Okay. Finally, someone who isn't screwed over by RNG. Alright, she's gonna reach what, level 7? Yeah? Wow, she's getting strength at every level. Strength, speed, and skill again. I mean, I can't complain. She's getting a lot of strength. Giga Terror.
I mean, not bad.
Yeah. It's this chest. It's just more... It's a steel sword, okay. I guess it could be good on gray. Could be good on gray. Okay.
It could once the Levin sword runs out of use.
Well, no, it doesn't break. Remember, Levin sword's like the one sword in this game doesn't break.
Oh.
Once
Let
it
me
kind of falls
rephrase.
off.
I meant fall off.
Yeah.
Which sadly will happen.
Sadly, yeah. It's inevitable. It will happen. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go for this guy. Alright. Alright. And then Tobin maybe can get a kill here? Just this hack, yeah, that's fair. Crit? I mean, this guy's got an absurd crit. But no, he's not gonna crit, okay. He's just not gonna crit. Alright, Tobin. I see how it is. I see how it is, Tobin. I see. We can go and attack with Python. He's gonna get a level regardless. Nice. It's still a lot of EXP though. Maybe he will reach it by the end of this map. Strength, speed, and skill. I cannot complain. Those are all good stats for an archer. Those are all very solid stats for an archer. I cannot deny that. Those are all very solid stats for an archer. Okay. There we go. Sure, I suppose we can start chipping this guy. We need more bows is what we need. We have 2 archers, but only 1 iron bow. I have a lot of swords, I don't have many bows. I don't know why the game doesn't distribute bows. Probably because they realize they're really powerful. I always thought it's kind of funny how GBA snipers have like this massive bow. They just have this gigantic bow they use.
Yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Oh dang, Python does a lot of damage. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. I will take it. Of course he misses. Oh, of course he misses. An incantation? Are you trying to summon demons or something?
Oh, he's talking Elden Ring. He wants to use spells, but spells just aren't good because hitting people over the head with a big sword is better.
Nice dodge. You know, Claire's actually getting really good with RNG. She's just not having bad RNG right now. Although I think she had some earlier. Maybe like last stream or something. She's making up for it today. How far can we warp you? I mean, that's not bad, but it's not amazing either. For this early in the game, I guess it's good, but... I will say there's something Kaga did right to warp.
Kaga warp is a drug.
It is. But it's better than gay warp, which is just a joke.
Yeah.
And gay fans are like, oh, but it's amazing because you can't warp skip the map. Yeah, except the problem is a lot of the later game maps, especially the paralogs, you do want to warp skip. But no, you can't. That's the problem.
I just think warp skipping is so boring. Like, in my Three Houses run, I haven't used it once. I just want to
I don't
play
like
the game.
using it, but the way the Madden's designed, you kind of are incentivized to go skip maps.
Yeah.
Like, I agree. You shouldn't ever need to feel like you want to warp skip a map. But unfortunately, no game is perfectly devoid of bad maps.
No, yeah.
And so that's why I say that it should be an option on the table. You shouldn't design maps around needing to warp skip them, but no game is going to have a perfect every map being actually fun to play. And so that's why I think it should be on the table.
It just happens to have a lot more stinkers than usual.
Yeah, like for example, the freaking Veil map, where she's on a freaking avoid tile, and
that huge avoid tile.
And the map is just such a slog. I just gave up because like this is just not fun. If there was a warp skip for this map, then yeah, I might have played it. But it's like there's no fun involved in it. It's like I could maybe beat this eventually, but I don't want to. It's no like. I have no incentive to try this.
And even so, like, you can warp skip those maps if you use Micaiah and rewarp and warp and whatnot, but still, that's
involves like 10 different items, which is just dumb.
You need to solve the Da Vinci Code and just do everything.
Yeah, it's stupid. But that
and
makes
if you
it
play
a
that
good
map
game.
Normally, you're just gonna tear your hair out.
You can't just warp skip everything, so it's a good game. That's what they will say. Doesn't matter if this map plays like AIDS. You can't warp skip it, therefore this game's good. You have to suffer for 2 hours straight on this one map. Therefore it's a good game.
Flawless argument.
Yeah. Let's get Clive up there. I think we might be able to get Python mode, maybe. Possibly.
What level is he at?
He's at near level 6.
Oh wow.
Yeah, he's gotten a lot of EXP. Let's go promote.
Sniper Python is gonna shoot to say.
I guess so. Alright, Clive. We're getting a replacement paladin for our other paladin that ditched us. Okay, he got +1 speed, +3 res. That's nice. Yeah, Forza isn't quite at level 7 though. He's really close. I think with like a kill or two, he would get there, but not quite there yet.
Python's been eating all his EXP.
Yeah, he kind of has been. That's true. I mean, ideally, I'd like to have them both promoted by the end of this map. Would be nice.
Best case scenario.
Yeah, and I think it's doable. I don't know how doable it is, but I think it is doable. I mean, we've got what? How many enemies left? 7, and one of them is the frickin' Entombed. Entombed is a free level for anyone who attacks. Almost for whoever attacks, or whatever. But
It just gives so much.
yeah, it gives so much freaking EXP. It's like just fighting a promoted unit in another game. I don't know why they give so much EXP. I know they're promoted, but still, it gives so much. It's just kind of crazy.
I mean, like in base game Echoes, those guys are the only way you're getting your.
Well, they were so
Pegasus Knights
rare,
level
so that
12.
they were so rare that you just never find them.
You have to go out of your way to look for them.
Yeah, and there's just too much grinding to go find them.
Yeah, I wouldn't really call that the best game
Yeah.
design.
I think that's what they try to do, is they try to fix that. They're like, okay, well, we'll give you this instead. Which I do kind of appreciate. Just don't freaking jump scare us with it. If you want to make them bosses,
No.
I'm 100% for it. I'm 100% for that. Oh, look at that. He's still getting strength and speed. And he got luck, which he does kind of need. So yeah, I'm happy with that.
Python went from just a guy in our army to one of our heavy hitters.
He did.
Weird.
He has 14 strength. How does he compare to Cliff? Cliff as a sniper has 13. This guy's even promoted yet, and he's got more strength. He could get another point of strength before promoting. You have to remember that. He could still get it. That's the crazy thing.
All the new guys are replacing our old guys. First
Maybe that's the-
Forsyth
maybe
and
that's-
Lucas, now this.
Yeah, maybe that's the point. I don't know. Maybe that's the point.
Was the Ram Village Squad the Jagans all along?
Maybe. Maybe. Maybe so. Maybe that's why they made deployment slot limits, because some of you guys will just end up outshining your others.
With his past his prime at age 16.
I thought Lucas was older than 16. I thought he was like 21 or 22 or something like that.
Cliff.
Oh, Cliff, okay.
Yeah,
Well,
Lucas is definitely like in his 20s.
Yeah, there's no way Lucas is below his 20s.
Actually, I had his wiki page open right here for the armor promo games. He's 24.
Okay, yeah, he's a little bit older than I thought, actually. A little bit, not by much, but... But he was like early 20s. I guess he's not.
Can you guess how old Clive is?
27? I don't know.
He's 29.
Okay, I guess it was kind of close. He got strength, okay. And now he can promote. Forsyth can promote now. So yeah, his strength promotion bonus is not really going to help him much because he's almost got the same strength as Lucas's is, but yeah, I think Forsyth is going to be way better than Lucas. He may even end up start doubling things because he's already got 8 speed, and I think Lucas has 6. Yeah, he has 6 and he's already promoted. So yeah, I think Lucas is probably soon for the bench.
Alright, the meme I sent is further proving why it needs to exist.
How old is Matilda then? Probably like 27 or something.
28. I
Okay.
decided to look.
Okay. Yeah, I think certainly with the did Proc die? She went to bed, I think. So yes, going
She
to
said
bed
she
means
was up for like a full day straight, so it's
yeah,
probably for the
she's
best.
probably tired. To be fair, I think she started streaming. Yeah, I'm sure she started streaming. Yeah, she definitely left to start streaming. She definitely left to start streaming. It's Mari Mari. Dead chat? Kinda. It's not as dead as it was, though.
Actually getting a little livelier.
Yeah, a little bit. A little. Not much, but a little. That would be a kill. Is the boss... No, the boss doesn't move. And these guys I don't think are promoted. Oh, no, that guy's promoted. Okay. We need to be mindful of that, because that guy is promoted. Okay. We might need you. Oh, yeah, no, that's scary. That's kind of scary. And Entombed is over here. Let's see, what's his move? 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We're gonna unplug this hole up a bit. Because we do not want this. Can I go shoot the Entombed? Or that's not an Entombed, I don't believe. Of course. Gotta miss! Gotta miss them all. Just wouldn't be the same if we didn't miss it, like every other attack. Just would not be the same, would it? We just kind of troll her about it. Pivot? He has pivot? I didn't know he had pivot. That's interesting.
That's the one where you just swap them to the other side of the unit, right?
I don't know, actually. I'm not sure. I've never really seen pivot.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever used it.
Depended. I removed her.
She's banned.
Yeah. Wasn't really gaining any from our being around. I forgot what even is the mage crit animation, because this one already counts for crit. Alright, Tobin finally got a level. It's been a while since he's gotten a level, right? You got strength, okay.
I think so.
I mean, hey, that's great on a mage. It usually isn't, but since strength and magic are shared, then it's actually pretty good.
More damage with Excalibur.
Exactly. Alright, where's the scary guy? You are the scary guy, so let's go kill you. Probably get a support. Well, not right now. We're not gonna do that. Alright, we need a chip. We need a chip. We need a chip. I don't care who kills this guy. Oh, I guess no one's really gonna kill this guy, are they? Alright, Excalibur crit, maybe? That's not a crit. That's not a crit, man. You need a crit. That doesn't freaking do enough. Okay, yeah, 11 swords, sure, why not? Sure, why not? If we can chip this guy down. Of course it's gotta miss. Of course, guys, it's gotta miss. You know it's gotta miss. This guy isn't scary enough. This guy isn't scary enough. We gotta miss like 10 times against him.
I'm glad you get it.
Okay, yeah, thank God that guy's dead. That should be a full level. There we go, Python's level 7 now. At the blank level? Come on, man. Blank level? Really? You could have surely gotten... Even just like a lock or something would have been... Alright, I guess. I guess we can promote... Now we can't. Can't promote him just yet. I'll just let Clive have this, honestly. Random mobs that love Cajun. Really? Missing 96? Come on, man. Come on, man. You can do better than that. There we go. Yeah, Mercenaries and Echoes are pretty cool. Why does Tour Wizard have high strength? Someone has to beat you to death with a staff. I mean, you could technically do that in Radiant Dawn. You could technically beat someone to death in Radiant Dawn with a staff.
There's the legendary video of Oliver critting Lacane to death with a staff.
Clive Good? Yeah, he's actually pretty good. Welcome back, Gerudo King. Stream might be memeless for me, really. Skill issue overload.
Don't worry, Rizu, I got you covered.
Yeah, he submitted a meme.
It's probably not as good as one of yours, though.
Okay. 21 viewers? Dang. It's kind of dead chat for 21 viewers. Yeah, I don't know. People really seem to like watching me play Valencia. Like, when I played the Ironman, people loved it. And I guess now the same thing's true. 12 damage. Okay, that doesn't kill me. Okay, good. Yeah, that's fine. Skill issue. Total skill issue, yeah. Okay. I might just give this to Tobin. Tobin hasn't gotten a lot of EXP lately, so let's give him some more.
Tobin deserves some nice stuff.
Yeah, and he's actually gotten some more magics. That's good.
We need to get him torched so we can burn down villages.
Yeah, exactly. Alright. There's a crit! I was wondering what mage crits look like. That was very flashy. That was very flashy. Oh, we can promote from the side of the statue, okay. Start FE3 book 2? Yes, I did. I did indeed. I did indeed. Alright, he's gonna be a force to be reckoned with, guys. He truly is a green now. He's a green armor knight.
The only good green unit.
Yeah, the only good one. He also gets axes, and he has 15 con, dang.
He's a big Forsyth.
He is indeed. The gate boss in Act 3. Yeah, you're looking at him right now. This guy will deal with the gate boss. The Zodiac Shard? No, I'm only on chapter 2. I'm not that far into the game. I don't play the game like you do, where you get like 8 chapters done in a day. Whole 5 con, yeah, he put on some weight. Bro is fat now. Man, all of Clive's squad just got promoted. He just got con, wow. It's a little disappointing, but alright. If you can get the Draco shield. I don't know how different that is in this hack. It might be different. This is sus face. He always had a sus face. He always had a sus face. He's always been really smug looking. That's just Clive being Clive, or not Clive, it's Python being Python. Played 10 per day, yeah, I know, right? So disappointing. Who are we gonna pull this guy with? I don't know. Could throw a javelin at him, but throw a Whataburger keep on as if you get the shield. I don't know how you're gonna send that. Cliff good or bad in this run? He's been okay, not amazing, but not bad either. So I guess if that's the answer you're looking for, well, you're not gonna get a decisive one. Oh, we can nearly hit the guy from here. I bet if he was a bow knight, he'd actually be able to hit that, which is really stupid. There's no way you should be able to hit this guy from a frickin' throne, but...
Honestly, the way I describe Cliff right now is that he isn't Python.
Yeah, Python's probably better right now. We could try this, but it's actually kind of risky if we fail. We could warp someone, though. You know what? Let's give it to Claire. Why not? Claire's actually been going quite hard lately, but you know what? Let's do it. And the guy next to the boss drops the hammer. So, in other words, grab a hammer and just go smack him with it. Okay. She's getting speed and defense, okay. Didn't get strength that time, but hey, she's got a lot of strength, so that's fine. It's fine by me. Alright, now we can do the final map of Act 1. Well, I don't know if I'll be able to manage it this stream. We'll see what it looks like. If this slow as it usually is, then maybe not. Oh, this looks completely different. I wonder who built this throne. It's marvelously comfortable. Oh, I think he always says this. Hammers are fun, yeah. Unless you're in armor, then they're probably not.
Why does Desay look like that?
I have no idea. He's radically different. Maybe for the better, maybe for the worse. I have no idea. If for the better, I could
He's
maybe
so
do this.
goofy looking.
He does look really goofy, yeah. So did Fernando go evil or is he good? He's defected.
He's just a jerk.
Oh, there he is. They remixed his theme. Wow, their portraits are really good. Well, I don't know how they do the dancing cutscene in this. So I don't really blame them for that, because I don't see how they'd really make that.
What a disheveled herd of clodhoppers.
He does say that in vanilla, though.
I think in the Echo's prologue, Slade has the best line in the game, where he calls all the Ram villagers base-born, barn-bred scum.
Yeah, I remember that. Oh, hey, it's Marianne's mom, yeah. She has a really nice portrait.
It does look really nice, especially compared to Desay.
It's so funny seeing Brakut, Renee, and then Desay, because both their portraits are really well done. Like, insanely well done. Their portraits look really spot on, but Desay just looks so weird.
Desay looks like a Wojak.
He does look like a Wojak! He does! He does literally look like a Wojak! You need to use that in memes now. You just have the freaking the same face.
Okay, crap. Okay, I'm screenshotting that.
Yeah, please do, please do. That has a lot of meme potential. I'm not saying this to make fun of. I'm not saying this to make fun of whoever made that portrait. It looks goofy, but it's a great portrait. It's like very memeable. It's not to insult the person who made this. It's actually, it's good.
It's too good.
It's got a meme. It's got a meme potential. That's how you know it's good. Of course, I wonder if the Draco Shield is as potent as it is in vanilla. It might not be as potent. Some Wojak energy. It does. Nope, it's just as good. Okay. I think the saddest part of Ferdinand, when basically all we know about him There's just some jerk who insults the main character and hates commoners and constantly gets chumped, and they want you to care. I think the problem is they just kind of tied his actual backstory of why he hates commoners so much is just behind like optional content. I think that's the problem.
Like, there's one dude who says, "Oh yeah, his whole family was killed by the commoners."
Yeah, but it's just kind of like an afterthought. It's not like a, hey, like it should be something that Alm and Clive are talking about, and Alm's like, well, Clive, why does he hate them so much? And Clive is like, well, it's because one time, a few years ago, his entire family was killed in a peasant uprising. Like, they could have done that. I don't know why they didn't. Maybe show us like maybe show us like a brief cutscene or something like that, like a flashback. It would definitely make him a lot more three-dimensional as a character. Like, yeah, they put it in a memory, but the problem is the memories are very easy to miss. And not everyone's gonna go look through them. I know, I haven't looked through most of them. I think it'd be cumbersome. Just putting in a brief cutscene explaining that? I don't know. I think that actually would help. Alright, we can field literally everyone we have. That's nice. That's nice. Although, granted, we only have 11 units. It's not like we have that many units. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Heavy Spear. I don't know if I'm going to give the Heavy Spear to. I could give it to, like, Clive. I mean, Clive or Forsyth. Well, Forsyth already has the Forsyth, so... You could give it to Lucas or, Python. Not Python. Clive. I feel bad making that joke. I still don't playing Pokemon. Just ignore the Burning Woman. Yeah, just ignore the Burning Woman. If you let it. I mean, it really depends how they do it. You could also go to Claire. Although, that thing is really, really heavy. Actually, no, it's not. It's only got 5 weight. Wait, what? A heavy spear with 5 weight? That's not very heavy. It's not very heavy. So much for being a heavy spear, it's not even heavy. Yeah, it's been changed definitely a bit. It's got thicker walls now. Is they really that empty, or are they just going to spread out a bit? I have no idea. I mean, if it's just... I doubt this is all the units there are, because this is just really empty for some reason. I'm sure they'll be reinforcing stuff. You should probably check the map. Okay, what do these guys have? Just ordinary bows. I'm sure one of the archers has a special bow. I'm sure they're gonna get reinforcements. This guy... Okay. Yeah, these guys have iron bows, so they're a little bit more threatening. This guy's got a door key. Okay. Part of me thinks I can do this in an hour, or less than an hour, but other part of me says, no, you can't do it. Got miasma and heal, that's kind of annoying. There is no healing tiles. But these guys probably move. Probably. I know Slade moves. If we go for the Draco Shield, we're definitely not beating this in an hour. I promise you that.
Yeah, no way.
Yeah, no. I don't know. I don't know if that deal's worth it, Rizu. Don't know about it. Like, yeah, I might be able to do it, but I don't know if it's really worth it. It's 20 con, dang. Seems a little overkill. I mean, the heaviest weapon I've seen is a heavy lance that's like 5 weight. So I don't really think these guys need that much con.
He ate too much McDonald's.
Meme sent. I see you're carrying on the Rizu tradition of sending memes.
I'm trying.
Just trying. Yeah, I definitely sense a lot of reinforcements going to be on this map. We'll see. But you said there's no heal tile. So that's... I don't know, I feel like they would have to do something to make up for that. Like maybe make the guys move or something. But you just have to kill Slade, right? Cause I might just go for Slade. Cause I don't even know if killing Desai is really possible if there's no way to heal. I need to deal with like constant reinforcement. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what the reinforcements are like. I have no idea. I really do not know what the reinforcements are like. Some big shoes to fill in. The Route 2 defense. Yeah, I don't see how you're really gonna do any damage. I might grab the hammer, but like I'm probably not gonna go bother with Desai. Oh, there's some chests here.
Yeah.
Didn't realize that until just now.
It's probably not worth it to deal with.
I don't think it's worth it. I don't. Sure, it gives a lot of stats, but does he actually drop it though? It says lock. It shows a little lock thing, so you might not even be able to grab it.
Maybe you get something for doing it, but like how shields work in this game, it would be really broken to have it that.
Yeah, it'd be. I mean, yeah, it lowers your speed, but like, it also gives you.
It would make Forsyth the most broken character in the game.
He would.
Arden, I think we should take the Draco shield.
Actually, I think what the lock thing means maybe that. I think Donut did it with the hammer. He basically. Wait, you played this hack? I don't think Donut's ever played this hack.
Also, there's a hammer? Where?
He drops. The hammer's right here. I'll probably take the hammer because I have axe users that can make use of that, and it's not even that low. It's not even that high of an axe rank. But we'll see. We'll see.
Maybe we should go for it.
I don't know. I think it'd take forever to get.
Apparently, he 2 rounds.
The hammer? Is the hammer really that strong? I guess on like Forsyth it might be. That's 24 damage. But he has 32
he does
defense.
have the rank to use it, right?
Yeah. I don't think you 2-round the guy. He has 32 effective defense. He has 32 effective defense.
Okay, yeah. That might be a problem.
The issue is Slade suicides. I don't think Donut's ever played this. Maybe you were thinking of Mecha, but Donut, I don't think you'd. He doesn't even really like Shadows of Lunches, so I don't see why you'd play a hack of it. I really cannot imagine Donut playing this. I think we should just get some archers over here and just have them beat that guy up. Beat those guys up. I think that's a good idea.
I mean, you could handle Slade by just, like, baiting him with Claire.
Yeah, but I don't really want to mess with all that stuff. I just want to beat this map.
That's fair.
Sure, the shield would be nice, but... So 3 rounds, but yeah, times... But we also don't know about, like, the reinforcements and stuff. We have no idea what the reinforcements are like. They can be really annoying for all we know. Now, yeah, I might want to get the treasure. Maybe the hammer. I mean, the hammer sounds nice, but I don't know how. I mean, we could probably warp some.
On the hammer.
Wait, what I might be able to do if wait, it says seize throne. Wait, what? So, is it a seize map or is it a kill boss? I don't actually know. Maybe I have to kill him. I don't know. Maybe I have to. I have no idea.
I'll probably still like flee when Slade dies.
Maybe it just like changes objective. Oh, too bad. It's Slade. That's a pain. Wait, to me, like the reinforcements are there, but like they're not really that good. They're poor quality troops. I mean, I could certainly see that. I could imagine them doing something like that.
Python's too good, man. It's
still kill boss. Oh really? But it says seize throne. Unless it's just to troll the player. I don't know. I love flying over walls. It's amazing. Claire may actually be unironically a really solid unit just because of her flyer utility. And the fact that she's got decent strength, so she can actually punch through things.
Yeah, giving her that strength was a good investment.
And she's also leveled a lot of strength, so that's actually really helpful.
My Claire's always level a lot of strength. It's just she starts off with it so low.
Yeah, it really hurts her a lot early on. We can just, I guess, get guys through here. I don't know. I was thinking I was just gonna open that door, but I don't really need to do that. But
You know, from what I'm seeing, this map does seem like a little less of a slog than the original.
Yeah. Oh, there's an armory here. Huh. Could buy stuff. Could certainly buy some stuff. I mean, I don't know. The reinforcements may slow us down a lot. I have no idea.
Apparently they're not that bad, but you never know.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to say at this point. I mean, I would like for that to be true, because this map in vanilla was very, very slow. It wasn't really hard.
It was tedious.
It was hard to get the shield. It wasn't really that hard to beat, though.
I've never gone for the shield. It's a bit
I've
much
gotten
for me.
it. It's just, yeah, I don't know if it's really worth it. I thought it was worth it in hard mode. Nah, you don't really need it. Alright, what can we buy? Wow, we have, like, no freaking money.
I mean, it would be nice for, like, tanking witches, but you also just can't control where they warp to.
Yeah, I'll go get the iron bow, because I really need it. Also might want an iron axe, but I'd have, like, no money, so... I mean, how strong are these guys? Not really. Not very strong at all. I do definitely want to get to the treasure vault with Alm, but it's going to take a while for us to get there. Unfortunately, because we can just warp wherever the heck we want.
Did we check? Is it Cargo Warp?
No, it is not, unfortunately. See, I'll show you.
I figured.
Yeah,
Is what it is.
I might be able to get up there, but that's probably about it. We're probably going to want to dispose of the archers first, though. And just get Alm up there. Just unfortunate, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, I suppose.
You know, I don't think Forsyth is eating right. I think he needs the cheese.
Okay, let me check. Yeah, you don't... Okay, there we go. Although we can just flap the walls with Claire. So that's one thing. Why are the archers moving around? That's kind of weird. Oh, they're sending... Oh, those little... You're sending a thief, are you? You're sending a thief. Okay. Alright, game. Very funny. Very funny game. Very funny. How scary are these guys? Slightly. Slightly scary. I'm considering warping in Alm. I don't know if it's a good idea, though. He's got 7 defense. I don't know about that.
How much do the archers do?
Huh? The archers do
How much do the
13. We could warp an armor up there.
Yeah, Lucas or Forsyth, they just make quick work of that.
Unless they spawn in, like, reinforcement mages or something, that could be bad.
Ooh, yeah.
I mean, as far as we know, they won't do that, but we also don't know for sure. I mean, we could warp other guys in if need be.
The
But
game hasn't been that cruel yet.
it hasn't really. It's been a little annoying, but it's not really been cruel. Was one away. This guy's got a lance, right? Okay. Cucked by Kameru. So that's 22 damage minus... Okay, that's not too bad. Your speed's not... it's kind of high. You know, it is kind of high speed. We're gonna go put maybe you on this forest. Should help us out a little bit. And we're gonna go swap over to the Steel Lance, I suppose. Yeah, that's fine. I have no qualms with that. Yeah, so next turn we're probably gonna go warp someone in to go kill that guy. I was the only one in chat back when he played Three Hopes. Yeah, I do remember that. I do remember that. Alright, what are you gonna do? Female Cav, not on my watch, bro. You double it, bro. Why is the female Cav so fast?
Matilda defected.
Matilda defected. And oh, nice, Clive. Just crits the freaking Cav, alright. Gets a lot of EXP out of it, too. Did not think the freaking... Oh, jeez, that thief has a lot of movement. It's not that far from getting over there. Alright, how far can we warp you? We could sort of warp you in here, but the problem is I don't think we can kill a thief, and that's kind of risky. Let's see. It's a speed 12, of course, 12. Doing multiple mods. Police state. Oops, all mods. Yeah, that thief spawning in on like turn 2 is kind of cheap. That's kind of cheap, to be honest. I mean, I guess I should have seen it coming, but still. I should have seen it coming, but wow, Faye fell off. Faye freaking fell off. She freaking fell off, man. The heck?
Maybe we should have made her a cleric.
Maybe so, maybe. Well, hey, actually, Reese was the one who told me.
Physic would have been nice. Oh, that's right.
Are there archers? Yeah, the archer's gonna screw me over. Wait, do they have actual iron boots?
Scott the Waz.
Scott the Laws. I mean, to be fair, she used to be really good, but I think I kind of neglected her a bit, and so she's just fallen off.
And the thing is, our other mage is Tobin, who has Excalibur, so...
Yeah, that's true. Her hit rate's not even that good. That's the sad part.
I mean, she does get Seraphim after a while.
Yeah, she does. If I could climb up there, that'd be really helpful. Says that this is Scott the Waziest ever. I mean, I could kill, like, I could block off the thief. I could choke him, but I wouldn't be able to do much. Stop him from escaping. God, I mean, oh, of course, now we get, like, a million memes. Alright. Okay, I need you to get up here. Oh, we need to shove an armor if I can. I don't think I can. If I can. Oh, I can! Okay. Yeah, shove the armor. Oh, we're gonna get 4 sides up here. There we go. Hope he's gonna be okay for now. Okay, that's good. That might help her range. Because he's got a lot of move, doesn't he? He's got 5 move. Okay, that's outranging me a bit. He takes damage? Oh, that's not good. I thought he wasn't gonna take damage from that. 16 minus 12. Yeah, that's not great. These guys do 13
I mean,
damage.
if this is anything like base echoes, you're always gonna take 1 damage at least.
Maybe not. Hopefully don't spawn in like a shaman to go screw me over.
Ooh, that would be no good.
Yeah, they could do that, just be jerks. It'd be cruel, but I could see them maybe doing that. I don't think they would, but you never know, man.
You never know.
You got miasma. I don't really like it, but... I could throw a javelin. Of course I miss. Of freaking course I do. And of course you don't. Gotta love it, man. Gotta love how the AI works. I can hit you, but you can't hit me. Even though I have like a way lower chance of actually hitting you, but no, I can do it. You can't. I might need to warp multiple guys in. So that's where my asthma went. So that's where my inhaler went. At least they don't double me. That's good. These archers, I think, are just gonna try to block me off to be jerks. Which is unfortunate. I really need them to get out of my way. Okay, you're gonna go for Claire? Interesting choice. I guess she can't retaliate, but still. She has pretty good res, so I don't know why you do that. Oh, you got another thief. What are they gonna do with that thief? Do they really think the thief's gonna stop? Like, I don't understand why you'd spawn a thief there. Oh, okay, you double these guys. Okay, great. Great. I will take that.
They just really don't want you to have whatever's in that chest.
Hey, there's some really good stuff in that chest. Who knows?
Maybe flour.
Yeah, flour. The biggest treasure of all, flour. That's a lot of EXP. Just for killing an archer? Dang. You know what? Maybe that was a smart call, just throwing Forsyth in. We can just choke this area until someone can go in, until we can get Alm up here.
Using Forsyth is just my new favorite strategy.
Okay. Fae kill? I don't think she'll do much. No, she won't, sadly. Gray's actually pretty good at killing mages. One could even say he's a mage killer, but...
If he isn't now, he will be.
Oh yeah, he definitely will be. You know, actually, maybe the way to approach this map is actually to warp all your guys in here. Well, I guess you can't warp everyone in there because Silk, but I suppose if you had
Silk
rescue
will
on
hold the line.
Faye, you could just rescue her up here if rescue works similarly.
I don't think you get rescued till way later, but I might just be misremembering.
Apparently, the castle stuff you get in Echoes are also armors in this are busted. Wait, what? Yeah, armors are really freaking good. There's no denying that.
The fact that they just get bumped up to, what is it, 14 defense?
13, so they're not as tanky as you think, but still, 13 defense is still pretty solid for this point of the game. And 16 strength, which means they... Since what's his face? Forsyth can, since he can double some things, he can actually fairly easily one-round things if he doubles them. Because he does a ton of damage. So if I were to send someone else up here, I would maybe send, maybe an archer? Like an archery help would be nice. Like sending Cliff. Actually, sending Python.
Python duo?
Yeah, I'm thinking, that's what I'm thinking, actually.
They have a support, no?
Yeah, they do. And that would help both of them, actually. That would help
Alright,
both.
so I've learned two things about Faye.
Right.
She gets rescue at 10, and apparently Freeze has always been in the game.
Really? I think
Yeah,
Silence
it's
is in the game, but I don't remember Freeze.
Apparently she gets it as a level 6 priestess.
Really? Interesting. Oh, I can't warp. Oh, okay, hold on. I have an idea. Let me cook. Oh, let's go talk to Silk. Cliff, what is it now? You've never met your father, correct? Still gathering gossip, are we? Yeah, what about it? I've never met my father either. I'm sure you're dying to tell me about it. Must he be so rude to someone who's trying to be nice to you? Would it harm you to open up a little and have a conversation? Probably. Can you try to be more pleasant towards someone who's trying to be nice to you? How do I know who's actually being nice? He's got a point. And who's just trying to take advantage of me? Everyone in Ram Village knows my mother comes from money. They're always feeding me some sob story or guilt trip to get in her purse. Or just ignoring me because they're jerks and I apparently need to target. So excuse me for being a little hesitant to talk to every stranger I meet who claims to want to get to know me. Listen to yourself, Cliff. You're like a bitter old man in a teenager's body, blocking yourself off to kindness and goodwill without giving them a chance to offer selfish reasons. Pray that you learn temperance and tolerance, and to think of others before yourself, because it would take a message from the mother herself to sway you as you are. To be honest, I feel like she kind of was the bad one in that sport, honestly.
I'm just saying, oh, Cliff, do you have to be so rude to somebody who's just trying to be nice to you when you started the conversation
Yeah.
with, hey, Cliff, you don't have a dad, do you? Never met him, right?
Oh, that's all Pivot does? Well, that's kind of lame. He went to the other side of Python. I thought he just, like, flung Python over. Oh, that's kind of dumb. It's not quite what I had in mind. Can I use Swap? I might be able to use... Never mind, I'm not in range. Well, that's a little lame.
Seriously, who starts a conversation like that?
Yeah. Hey, do you want to talk? Actually, screw you. You're kind of mean. Like, well, okay, you're the one who's kind of pushing my buttons, so...
If somebody walked up and said that to me, I'd be a little peeved.
Yeah, I mean, understandably. I think we can ignore the calves in the middle for now, because we're mostly worried about the treasure at the moment. We can worry about the calves later. Cross legs are a Y? I don't know. Because her rear end, that's why.
Or false rear.
Yeah, her false rear. It's not even real. It's an implant. That guy's actually trying to block me off. Interesting. I might just be able to kill a thief. I mean, I don't double him, so probably not. Unfortunately, he's got enough defense to not just immediately die. Okay, they're sending in random calves. Okay. That's something, I suppose. Unfortunately... Oh, the Foresight... Oh, yeah, the Foresight kills. Let's go. Based Foresight. There we go. This is a trans fanfic. Kinda. But it does seem a little in character.
Wrong.
I do think it's kind of in character for her to do that. Maybe not as much as some other things in this hack, but I could see her doing it.
Yeah.
She's already
then
kind of...
again,
She's already a little pushy with Faye, to be honest.
Yeah, but I'd expect a woman of the faith to be a little more tactful.
Yeah, you would think so, but then again, she's also a gossip. And that is confirmed by Shadow's Bloodshot.
Can't believe it, she's an Azama archetype.
I guess. But nowhere near as base as Azama.
But bad.
Yeah. Woman, therefore bad. He's at full health. Yeah, I'm gonna send Python up here. He can block out the stairs. Because they might send out reinforcements still. You have to keep in mind, they may still send out reinforcements. I hope they don't send out too many, but they could. They could still send things out at us. It does 10 damage, that's kind of scary. That is kind of scary, not gonna lie.
Yikes.
Yeah, that is a little concerning, not gonna lie, that is a little concerning. Oh, does this hit rate diminish as it gets further away? I think it does. So let's go and stay kind of close. If we're gonna take damage regardless. I think he's gonna hit us either way. We might as well go for killing this guy as fast as possible. Okay, I think one more.
You could put Python on the stairs, but we learned that does nothing.
Yeah, unfortunately, it should do something, but it doesn't, sadly. Okay, now she's pretty beaten up, which is a little concerning, because that warp takes a lot of HP out of her. I think I will hand her the vulnerary. We really could use another healer. I think Tobin will get there fairly quickly, but not quickly enough, I'm afraid. Python and stairs. Yeah, I do need an archer for this. Once we get once we get Cliff over there, then we can start taking care of that. Okay. What we got here? Okay, he's not gonna dodge, of course. But he does kill, so that's good. Very nice. And if they do spawn out stuff, we can just go and hide behind Forsyth. They're sending in 2 calves. I don't know what they intend to do with that, but we'll see. I want to get the treasure and then I'll... Oh! Oh dear. That's quite a few enemies. Well, I mean, they're not really... They do a bit of damage. Yeah, I don't like them doing damage. That's something I don't like. I don't like it when the game actually puts guys that do damage to me. There.
Maru describing Lara Shell in chat?
A bossy woman failing being a nun to have moral high ground. Yeah, that's literally just Lara Shell, to be honest. that is Lara Shell, though. Alright, first sight horse level is a promoted unit. Good speed and luck, okay. He really wants to double things. He really does.
I've decided Forsyth is my new favorite character.
Based. Okay, I need a warp Alm up there, I just realized. Because he can't open the chest if we don't put him up there. Can't take no damage forever, sadly. Yeah, she takes 8 damage from that? Wow. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a lot of damage. We double these guys, right? Yeah, we do. So we can just get rid of him. That'd be nice. That tickles someone to be reckoned with. Yeah. It does. Okay. There we go. We'll use one last warp, I think. On Armor Knight level up? Yeah, it is a little odd. I don't know if he wants to be an armor, guys. I'm not sure. But yeah, if we just need to kill... Huh?
He wants to be the fastest armor knight in the world.
He does. He really does, doesn't he? Okay, let's go. Yeah, I don't know how many reinforcements it's going to send from here. I have no idea. They might just send those, or they might just be more annoying. I have no idea. Oh, he doesn't kill. That's a little unfortunate. Alright, with a crit he could, but unfortunately he's not exactly critting. Although, then again, Python might be able to help him out with that. 3 times 2, I'm not a fan of that. Does he actually double me now? I don't double him, unfortunately, because I miss. But, bruh, you missed 289%. What are you smoking? What are you freaking smoking, man? Okay. We're gonna warp Alm in there. You get up here, Alm. Wants to lap Lucas. I'm sure he probably already is. He probably already could double Lucas if he wanted to. I have no doubts he could do that if he wanted to. Let's use the Foresight. I think that kills. Yes, it does, if he actually hits. Echo's moment, yeah, kind of. Okay, good. God, he's getting so much EXP.
Warp only gives 1 EXP? That's kind of stingy.
What is this RNG? Awful is what it is.
It's 1 RM.
True. Well, of course. Okay, there we go. Now, stop spawning crap at us. At least for a bit. At least so we can get the chest. Yeah, once we can get the chest, I'm just gonna go pretty aggro on these guys. Honestly, I might be able to do it as is. I have no idea what pulls Slade, though. I don't know what pulls Slade.
Maybe you just need to get in his range.
Maybe. I should be able to deal with the Iron Bow guy, though. But doesn't he have full range, which is kind of annoying. But so do I, so I don't really care. We could choke these guys if we really need to, I think. We've got some fairly tanky guys over here. I mean, not the tankiest in the world, but we can work with this. Alright.
You know what I just noticed?
What?
That's different from the source material?
What is?
There's not any shamans on this map that are constantly healing each other.
That is true. I thought you were about to say there's no shamans on this back. I'm like, that's not true. I killed one, so that can't be true.
There was one. There
Yeah.
was one, which is honestly kind of a blessing that there was just the
Yeah,
one.
I guess it's true, yeah. I don't want to fully run into these guys' range, because I don't think it's a good idea. How much do these guys do? 12 damage, that's not too bad. For a while, or after you met... Probably the latter, because I feel like I've been here for 9 turns, so... I feel like if he was going to move, he's going to move already. I'd love to shoot the archer, though. I would love to shoot the archer.
Alm's inventory is looking a little clogged. I think Forsyth should take the cheese off his hands, you know?
Will you try to get the Draco Shield? Probably not. It seems like a waste of time, honestly. Like, I could probably do it without... I could probably do this run fine without it. So I don't think I will bother with that. How much damage do you take? Not much. Okay, that's fine. We'll get you in preparation, in case we need to. Oh, we can just pivot behind her. That's kind of pointless. Put Gray here, because Gray actually does really well on this. Yeah, I think that's fine. But you need to heal. You definitely need healing. Okay, what do we got here? If only you had a little more range, you could just go shoot over here. But I guess it'd be kind of broken if you could. Problem is, I can't get you out of this hallway. I mean, I technically can, but probably not for a while. Alright, what we got here? Okay, this is fine. Not ideal, but it's fine. Well, that's not fine, but sure, whatever. Okay, I probably shouldn't have the javelin equipped for that. Alright. It's probably gonna get doubled, because these stupid female calves are really fast for some reason. Frickin' Isadora wannabes. Okay, I don't know what that thief is doing. I can just shoot him. I don't know what this thief is doing. I don't know what this bozo is thinking he's gonna do, but...
He took a wrong turn trying to find the treasury.
He did. Maybe there's another door to it? No, there's not. I don't know what this guy... What is this? Oh, he's trying to open this door, I think, so he can slowly go over there. It's too little too late, buddy. A Rider's Bane? That's nice. That's nice. Yeah. Could be useful on, like, Forsyth. Okay. I'll take it. Alright, let's get rid of these calves. Let's get rid of these smelly calves. Can we ship? I don't think we can ship. Being told by a cavalier, I know, right? Great paladin.
Clive is starting to seem a little more Clivey.
Yeah. Took him long enough, but he's starting to get into his own, you know. What's her face might be able to kill, which would be nice. Alright, Faye, what can you do? You can chip, but that's not really what I'm looking for right now. Not really looking for that. Okay, we can do that, I suppose. Alright. Does he actually do 1 damage to me? Okay, no, I think it's the Echoes thing, where they always do at least 1 damage to you. We can we can try this. I don't know if it's a good idea or not, but it's worth a shot, I suppose. Excalibur does kill, so that's nice. Base and Excalibur build. Okay. And then we can try, because I need to heal her. Oh, that doesn't even, bro. Doesn't even freaking do it. Okay, let's try this. Nice. She heals herself. That's really good. Alright. Rank increased to A. Very nice. Okay. Are we in range of anything scary? No. No, we're not. I mean, Cliff is, but that's fine. That's fully fine. That is fine by me. I'm not going to complain about that. I love flying through walls. It's amazing. Flying through walls
Right.
is... Yeah, it's... I love this. This is stupid. Just...
Fair
Okay.
and balanced.
I think you can kind of do this in Shadows of Lynch, though. So maybe that's what
Oh,
it was.
definitely.
It's so silly you can just do that. It's like, oh, this wall's not here. This wall doesn't count. This map doesn't
All
seem...
Valentian buildings just don't have ceilings.
I guess. But can you actually hit, please? Or crit to make up for it. I mean, if you crit more, I wouldn't really mind that much. So he opened that up. Actually, kind of did me a favor, now that I think about it. That's more of a use for me than for you. Since I'm mostly done on this side. I got an iron shield. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. I'll put away the speed booster because I don't really need it. Imagine unironically just giving Forsyth more speed. I might consider it, actually.
I want him to.
Having an armor that doubles, this guy becomes Oswin. And that's always a good...
I mean, the thing is, he doesn't get any more from his ladder promotion.
Yeah, that's a good point. You got speed and luck. Okay, that's good. That's nice. I don't think these calves are particularly scary. Nah, not really. Not particularly. This guy's got a javelin, but... Wish these pillars weren't slowing me down. That'd be nice. Can we hit the archer? I would try to do that. 10 speed Forsyth. I think he's got 9 speed, but still, yeah, he's pretty freaking close. That's the funny thing.
Okay, but imagine you getting an 11 speed Forsyth right now.
Oh, that's weird. I'm actually not in Slade's range. I thought I would have been, but I'm not. That's interesting. That's actually pretty interesting. I did not think that would be the case. But sure, I'll take it. Really want speed unlock. Yeah, they do. And they also want to get skill because they always freaking miss. Jeez. Like every engagement I have, they always miss something. Almost without fail. It's really annoying. It's
You
really
know, that Slade portrait kind of looks like a store from FE6.
Yeah, kinda. They may have reused
Maybe just because they're both like
purple-haired guy
purple-haired
with
men in the
with
GBA
beards,
style.
yeah. Could be. Need a Forsyth faster than Lynn. This Forsyth might end up doing it. Maybe. This Forsyth may deliver. I would put her a little bit closer, but the thing is we're about to pull Slade, so... How far do these guys go? He goes next to the pillar, I think. Next to me, right? They both go here, which is a little confusing. He's not really that scary, though. His damage is not very scary. I could probably put Tobin here and not really be too worried. And I could also put Clive there, but... Yeah, you know, I might put Tobin here. Tobin is really not the type that'd be afraid of this. Put him in range with Fire Tome. Yeah, why not? We'll give that to him. It's not gonna kill everything. That's just not what he does. That doesn't kill. Okay, that's a little unfortunate. Now, if the map doesn't end with what's his face dying, then I may have to cut it in two.
Yeah.
But if he does die, I mean, we're like a turn away from pulling him, so that's not a big deal. Oh, he doesn't double. Wow, that guy's fast then.
I mean, to say should flee if you kill him, unless
Should.
they've decided to change it.
Of course, I gotta miss a 90%. Just freaking can't ever count on anyone to double because they're never gonna freaking actually hit. Yeah, if I play this on Lunatic, I am only playing with True Hit because I'm not messing with this garbage on freaking Lunatic.
Okay, fair.
I'm not screwing with that BS on Lunatic.
No,
That's
you
too
should
much.
do hybrid.
Oh yeah, that's even better. Can you crit? I would love it if you could crit, man. There we go. That's what I like to see. Alright, Tobin. Man, he's gonna get a lot of XP now, because he's actually got a good tome. And he gets more strength. Let's go. More strength, more luck. Alright. Can't complain about that. Doing more magic damage is always good.
Tobin keeps winning.
He does. He does keep winning. This is true. Let's see here. We can get a kill. Oh, wow. She actually doubles this guy. Although I think everyone doubles them. Oh, she can talk to that guy, but I don't really care. Not right now, anyway. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I guess we just keep pulling them. Well, this is not that hard. This is actually pretty easy now that I think about it. This is actually going quite nicely. So you've got some range, but that's okay. You got a javelin. Can't land a 9. Next thing we'll see is 100% miss. I wouldn't put it past the game to do that. I wouldn't actually. I would not put it past the game to do that. Turning
Just
this into
once in
FE6.
my life, I want to see a 100% miss in FE6.
From what I've
I've
heard,
never seen it.
it's actually very apparently. Supposedly, this is what Don Clave told me, so I don't know if it's really true. But supposedly, with like status and stuff, it's actually not that uncommon. Because it's on 1RN, so it's actually a lot more common. But I've never seen it happen.
It's just I've heard it can happen, so I want to see it
Yeah, exactly.
so bad.
Alright, let's go. Not gonna move any. Really? He didn't move anyone. Didn't move the javelin guy or anything. Okay, that's a little concerning. I hate Group AI. Group AI is gay.
They must be linked with Slade then.
Ugh, I hate that. I hate when the games do this. No, we're not actually gonna move. We're gonna make you play a guessing game as to when we're actually gonna move. Because sometimes they don't wait entirely. They just wait until, oh, I just need to be in his range. Okay. If I just need to be in his range, it's not too bad.
Lucas on the pillar, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Because he doesn't do that much damage. He's not like that really that scary. He's more probably just kind of there to troll you.
He does have armor 9 defense. Lucas, I mean.
Yeah, not Slade. Slade has 10 defense, which is nice-ish, but not amazing.
What's his res look like?
It's only 5, so it's not that bad.
Okay, the mages can handle him then.
Yeah, I don't doubt we can probably kill him fairly quickly once we get over there. In fact, we can even get, honestly, Python might be able to contribute next turn. Which would be quite nice. Okay, we need to be very careful. Alright, yeah, we can go put her up here so she has better range next turn. Alright, we'll do this. Maybe heal, I suppose. But yeah, we should be able to finish off Slade pretty soon. Like I said, if finishing off Slade does not end the map, then we're probably going to have to cut this off for tomorrow, but I think it will. Otherwise, I don't know why Rizu would have issued that challenge if you had to kill him anyway. Because Rizu has played this before,
Slade,
so.
don't pull a spaghetti head. Let my memes be shown.
Okay, that's a cav, which is... Bruh, don't miss. You want to make this as slow as possible, don't you? Oh, no, I'm gonna miss so that you can't actually chip this guy down. We gotta get double, too. We gotta get double other everything. Come on, Slade. There we go, there we go. He misses, nice. Of course we do, too. This one felt scuffed. Does it really? It's just the RNG freaking sucks. My god, I can't do anything. The rider's been able to be nice there, but we'll probably have like 30% accuracy with it. It's freaking annoying, man.
Oldman's gonna Excalibur crit him, just watch.
Maybe. Kinda need that. Yeah, that is very possible. That is extremely possible. That is very much so possible. No! No! I misclicked! Dang it! Ah! Get doubled? Lovely. God, this guy dodges everything. This guy might as well be a freaking sword master with how much he's dodging. He unironically might as well be a sword master at this rate. Am I in archer range? Thank God I'm not. Uh-oh. I mean, he's probably gonna be okay. I don't know. He takes 8 damage from that? Okay, maybe not. Maybe not. Why does everyone want to talk now? Like, bro, wait till later. I don't have time for this. The RNG is really screwy in this. It's really, really screwy.
Yeah.
Like, I have not landed a single hit on this guy because this stupid RNG is just like, nope, you can't hit anything. Okay, finally, I landed 1 hit on this guy. Finally. For like 10 years.
And it seems that Clive is falling into his old habits again.
Yeah, he is. He unfortunately is. And they put Gray right here, I think. Oh, she's great, just tanks out all these guys. Of course, he doesn't hit. Why am I not surprised at this point? Why am I not frickin' surprised? I shouldn't even be surprised now when I miss something. Like, it may as well be like a 3%. Every attack may as well just be like a 3% or something. Anyone have a javelin? You have a javelin. It's not really that threatening. The RNG, it's so stupid, man. Like, let's go get a support. Just for extra hit rate. Yo, Faye. Oh, hi, Gray. Do you need something? Just making sure you're not off in the clouds again, mostly. I need you here on the ground for a sec. You think you could give me some advice real quick? I guess so. It depends on what it's about. Great. So let's just say there's this girl, and it's one of those questions, and I want to surprise her with something nice. She doesn't like flowers, so I could get her some food, maybe? Everyone likes food, but what kind? Maybe some cookies? That's a special occasion kind of thing. That won't work. She's got tins of them where she eats it at tea time every day. Oh, well, she's one of those fancy types. Maybe someone with a lot of spices? Yeah. Maybe she wants some bright orange stains on all her fancy silks. Something less messy? Well, if it were me, I'd be happy with some nice cheese all sliced up so I could eat it on the go. Come on, Faye, get real. That's small-time stuff. You gotta think like a high-class lady for this. Something you eat with your pinky sticking out. What? Something like, aha! I got it. Thanks, Faye. Okay, then. That might help her hit rates a little bit. Or something. I mean, any bit helps, I suppose. Just hope we don't die here. Because it's just that really poor play. We could go chip with Python, which would be nice. Okay, yeah, any bit helps. Any bit helps, really. Any bit helps, honestly. Any bit of damage we can get, because just nothing wants to work right now. So, I'll take whatever I can get. Alright, let's go. I think as long as we don't create something that would just open up a spot, then we should be fine. It does seem like something that Gray would ask. I kind of predicted that he was going to do that. He was going to ask about women. I predicted he was going to ask about Claire. It's like, hey, you're a woman. Yeah, go get Levin sorted. Bruh. Watch this. Okay, there we go. If I had more time, I'd probably go and kill these guys all, but I just need to kill the boss.
Yeah,
Watch him frickin' dodge this. Okay, thankfully he's not. Surprised. The attacks I land, I'm now surprised by. I'm like, wow, I actually hit that. I actually hit that. I don't know how I did. I can kill with Faye? Okay. I can kill with Faye.
Yeah. You know, this run is making me realize maybe there's a reason 2RN exists.
Oh, there definitely is, believe me. We got a support here. Faye and Tobin. Hey, Faye, what you reading? Oh, hey, Tobin. It's a letter from my parents. Ooh, a letter from home? How is everyone back in the village? Same as always, just as I remember it. Well, makes sense, I guess. Nothing ever happens there anyway. That's what I was hoping. I want it to be just the same as when we left it when we go back. Me too. Hey, Faye, can I ask you something? You just did! Come on, cut me some slack. Sorry. Anyway, why do you leave Rand Village? No matter what I try to reason, I just can't see war being your kind of thing. Well, it would be a pretty sad life if all my friends went off to war and died while I sat home knitting all day. If Rigel took over, it'd be only a matter of time before we were slaughtered anyway. I'd rather die with you guys than die all alone. That's one way to look at it. Okay. I should help her hit rate, I suppose.
Hopefully.
A little bit. I would love it if she could get the kill. Nice.
I'm guessing they go off like standard GBA affinities?
Impossible. This is neither the time nor the place for me to die. So I should give her a level. It did. Okay, she got skill, luck, and HP. Wow. Thanks, Elliewood. Thanks, woman Elliewood. Okay, yeah, that ends the map. What's this? Slade has been defeated? The rebels will rule this day. I must withdraw. The rest of you hold the castle at all costs. Oh, we gotta clear this out. Yeah, I don't have the time for that. I mean, I could probably do it, but... as long as I don't spawn more crap, I might be able to do it, but there'd be no memes, so I don't know. I mean, if they don't keep dodging us like 8 million attacks per turn, I might be able to do this. Because they're just...
oh, man.
They're just
No
calves. They're not...
memes.
I mean, maybe. If they don't spawn any more garbage, then we can probably do it. Is it defeat all the enemies, or what? I don't know what the objective is. Seize throne.
It's still to the seas.
Okay. Woman Elliewood? I mean, that's a woman Elliewood level.
If you get HP, luck, and res, you're Elliewood.
Yeah. Oh, crap, I need a seize, which means I need a not Elliewood, Alm. Dang, I can't believe I called him Elliewood. That's just an insult. No one wants to be called. No one should be called Elliewood unless they do something deserving of being called Elliewood. Okay, what do we got here? Bro, why is this guy so strong? Oh, it's a stupid female cab that has like 1,000,000 speed. That's why. Let's get more dialogue after this. Oh yeah, that's true. That is true. That is very true, you are right. Calling him Elliewood. Yeah. Does kind of suck, I can't leave it off, but yeah. Maybe if we didn't mace like 8 million attacks, maybe it wouldn't be like that, you know? Also, if I didn't misclick, it wouldn't be a problem. Is this how the armors keep growing? Is that they actually do decent damage? Whereas no one else does, so that's why they keep growing. And he got skill, okay. Nearly an Elliewood level up, but not quite. Yeah, you know what? I'll just save state here, sorry. But, I mean, I'm sure I'll beat this in like first 5 minutes of stream next time, but I don't have the... I can't do this right now. I have... If you guys didn't...
Yeah.
If you guys didn't stack memes on me today, I probably would be able to do it, but... That's the thing. That's the risky thing with memes. That's the risky thing with memes. You never know how long I'm gonna take.
Yeah.
Okay, this is kind of funny. Alright, let's Let's see. Alright, what do we got here? There's not Mario Sector, yeah, true. That'd be bad.
Oh god.
Not that one. Okay, what do we got here? The mods, the non-mods, hard and Panda. I mean, for good reason. For good reason. There's a good reason why Panda just kind of ceased to... Because literally not here anymore. Okay. Forsyth. And then... Oh, I know this is.
I had to.
Wojak to say. Wojak to say. You know it had to happen.
It's so funny.
It is really funny. Well, that was good. So tomorrow's gonna be more Skyward Sword, and then on Tuesday will be more of this. This was actually a lot easier than I thought it'd be. It just took me a little while. But yeah, I'm sure we'll beat Act 1 in the first 5 minutes next stream. It's really not that hard so far. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.
Yep, see you later.